I love speed. Uh, heat metal was cast. I do remember that. Can can I get like a real quick like I'm fairly certain I passed out for like 30 minutes before we got to the scene. Like I'm fairly certain. I don't remember 100%. How did we end up here? Oh, Ryan's here? Hi, Ryan. Mhm.
Serving Lathander and donning the armor of a long dead saint or something. Uh, he is has a zealous intent to. First, it was to come to this place and destroy whatever evil lurked here. But after he got here, he ended up seemingly forming some kind of alliance with the animated undead remains of that first party that was sent here and died. He wants to activate the circles here and then travel to this other place where he can basically dominate some undead evil monsters and use them to fight a greater evil. Is his basic idea, and ultimately wipe all undead from the face of the world. That's his mission from that. The party has been less than entirely trusting of and agreeable to this plan, and then eventually decided to uh, make his armor turn hot and interrupt the proceedings. But the other piece, so all the party, the things here are the Cormac, the would-be hero, the your guys' party, but also the five raised adventurers that were here have now like found themselves seemingly in service to Cormac, protecting him in this moment as all hell breaks loose. Um, the final and monstrous thing, elephant in the room, is this assembly of rocks here, fine whiskey stones. Imagine them not rocky cubes, but a centipede, long, like an enormous centipede-like amalgamation of body, all having been sacrificed to the cause.
So, so what? Onyx.
Onyx, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Get our onyx made out of flesh and bodies, writhing and crawling, snapping their own limbs and bones under the great massive weight of this thing.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Sounds right.
Great episode.
So it has been also seemingly seemingly aligned with whatever efforts Ormic and these undead are about. And as Ormic has identified the deceit from your party, and his armor has erupted into molten heat, all hell's breaking loose, and indeed you look around, see the undead servants spring into action, as well as this monstrous thing.
How do you know it was me that made it?
He doesn't know it was you. He actually, his ritual to activate this teleportation circle failed, and he understood that there was deception in your words as you were pretending to perform ritual alongside him. For a little inspiration from the apocalypse book,
yeah.
is this lovely, lovely friend here. Yeah.
Friend, you said.
Extreme distance.
Oh god, these are?
Yep, that's what this is.
Oh, that's not good.
If you recall, when you guys arrived, there was that growing pile of corpses that some of the locals had made a pilgrimage to the site above ground and thrown themselves and others into the fire, committing themselves to the effort. And also, I mean, I'd jump off over it. I would join undead amalgamation if that's what you're doing. And all of this is ultimately happening because of another adventure from the main group having unleashed the Necronomicon. Who would? Yeah, I think there was one other piece I thought before I launched into all that, I thought there was one other piece that we were going to be. Maybe not.
Who were the bad guys in that group there?
Okay, so there are 5 enemies. We have, let's see, just make sure I get these right. We have a ranger-looking undead guy, a paladin kind of undead guy, a sorcery boy, and then 2 fighter-looking dudes over here.
Okay.
But yeah, all 5 of these are enemies. These 2 are allies. This is Cormac, the man on a mission from God, and this is RoboPage. Okay. Any other business before we get underway? You guys can take a few moments here. That's just debris. You guys, this monstrosity broke through the surface into this place over here and gave access for the bad guys. Your group, or your friends here that you arrived and been reunited with, came in as mistforms through into the temple proper above, and then found their way down through this elevator thing here.
Down there.
And then they came in here when saw this thing was roaming around being scary, so they misformed and flew past it off into the surface, and then now we're back. Yeah. It was about 2 sessions worth of gameplay to go from the interior up here down to here, out to the surface, and then back in. That's good 8 hours of D&D right there.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Making good use of your map.
Yeah, I mean this was done today, so.
Your map. It is.
So yeah, so we began. We ended last session, as he said, with the failed ritual to activate this portal, Formic's realization of that betrayal, and Solidarity Fireheart's activation of metal on Formic's And then we will get into initiative at the top of the round, unless there's any other business or
I think just
tabletop planning you guys want to have.
yeah, really quick for
Yeah.
Ryan. Solidarity felt pretty clear that the armor is the reason why Cormac is acting the way that he is. And so the plan is to try to get the armor off of Cormac, kind of with any means necessary, which is why we've got heat metal rolling on that bad boy.
We can't have the golden food now. Thank you.
You know, you get it.
Give a spell.
Let's go for the grab.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice.
And
Nice.
Yeah, I assumed it was tortilla soup. There was a typo in the text, I think.
was there?
Yeah.
Oops. Now I'm curious what I
Yeah,
said.
that was tortoise.
We all just read the correct.
Is that the right thing? Did I? Oh, make some tortillas. I just like left off in soup. I would probably make some tortillas. Oh, wood. Yeah, tortillas. Soup. Oh, oh well.
Forgot
Ooh,
one.
good.
Just,
Yeah.
just something itself. Too little.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny.
Good old woman.
But they like didn't run off. Like most of them like to see me look. It was like
So,
before
Ooh,
I order. Yeah,
nice.
it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Why you have to stack off oh, we got that going on. Yeah. So this one's flavor. Is it's the alkalinity that's the flavor, but a lot of people, but it's not with like this one. It's with their spring water that like hydro homies really dig.
Get into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just water.
How dare you?
It's just water. And
But it was on sale. And it's got that carbonation, so
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
I got a real carbonation problem.
Me too.
Yeah. I've found that way too. Like, I mean, I like regular water, but really, it's sparkling.
It can be unpleasant.
So little fruit juice in there, bubbles. Fantastic.
Oh.
Delicious.
All right, Joel, we have you here.
I'm here. I am present and accounted for.
Excellent. That's good because you won the initiative.
Oh, heck yeah, I did.
Combat with Formic's armor heating up, him calling out your deception and betrayal, and the undead heroes springing into action. But you have the initiative. What would you like to do?
Run away! No, just kidding. I am going to. I want to use my bonus action to create my echo. How accurate are these squares on the map?
Accurate. Yeah.
Are they 5 or 10 or a million? Oh, okay. I want to put my echo down one of these. If I'm looking towards where everybody is in that little teleportation circle, I want to put it down one of the stars to the left of it. Let's call the teleportation circle where everybody's at 6 o'clock. I'm going to put my guy at like 7 or 8 o'clock over there. And then I'm gonna. Is the big monster centipede like trying to kill me right now? What's it doing?
It is writhing in a horrifically grotesque fashion in your direction. You're not sure if it's yours specifically, but you're between it and all the action right now.
Sounds fun. I'm unleashing 2 arrow shots with my longbow towards it.
Excellent. Do some rolls.
An 18 and a 27.
This enormous, gargantuan, writhing monstrosity is not hard to hit. Both those strikes are true.
All right. Well, with my arrowy hits, I will do what? 11 and 6. So math is fun. 17 points of damage, and I can't think of any reason why I'm getting sneak attack damage right now. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run after my echo a little bit down that little star path.
How far down that path did you want your echo to go?
Let's call my echo like 20 feet down it, and then I'm gonna be like right at the corner so I can pop my head out and shoot at those other people if I feel like it.
You got it.
Thanks.
We'll probably send you some updated pictures every once in a while to give you a reassessment of the board, maybe every round or something.
I would appreciate that, but you know, we do what we do.
You know, I've got 4 people here just twiddling their thumbs while I run a game, so.
Yeah, get to work.
Anything else, Mallory?
I've used my bonus action, my 2 actions. I am going to say, trouble in both directions! For the gods! And
Yeah, thank you, third person.
and that'll be my turn.
Like, excellent. Then your turn. We will be moving on to your first enemy. Rolled pretty well. The ranger named Ursik is going to just, for now, just step back. See, I don't think we move these. We'll give you. I think this is you, Josh.
Yep.
Attack of opportunity that gets distance from you to bring his bow to bear.
Okay. 15 plus
15 plus.
that. Okay. This is my first melee attack with this guy. So
Ooh.
baby's first melee. 7 plus 2, 9 damage, and then let me see if there's something else going on here. Attack a little bit more damage roll. Cool. That'll 9 damage.
Okay. It's a 9 damage total.
Yep.
It rolls a natural 19 to hit, so I'm going to assume that's going to make it.
Yep.
And that will be 9 points of piercing damage. He pulls back his longbow and shoots an arrow at you at close range.
So in response to that, I'd like to use Wrath of the Storm.
Love it.
When a creature hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a Dex saving throw, DC 15, or it takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage. Half damage on success.
It'll be half. That might be.
Okay.
Was it Dex save?
Yep. And you said 9 points of piercing?
Attack, yes. And you are going to be up next. Did you? Did you roll the damage for the attack you just made?
Yes.
What was it?
Sorry, 2d8. 4 and 5's 9.
2d8 on your regular attack.
No. So my regular attack is 1d8 plus 2, which was 9.
Okay.
And then
That was the reaction. Okay.
And
I
then-
do have that.
and then the
for some reason I was
reaction's
expecting-
half of 9 up to you. And that's going to be lightning damage.
That'll end its turn with those backing up and losing arrows into you. You see the other ones around you are like look like these two fighter dudes are like looking to come like just like pull you out of the altar here, the spell circle. Looks like they're trying to like get you away from it and away from Torment so Torment can finish their work. But it is your turn. And Ryan, you are on deck.
Solid.
Look at that big ass dead thing there too. I feel like I am going to use. I think this is okay. Yep. All right. This is not a great situation for me in Solidarity. I'm going to use Destructive Wrath, and going to pair that up with a Thunder Step. So my goal.
What is this? Oh, is that your cleric ability?
Yeah. So Thunder Step. My goal here is to grab Solidarity, and then teleport up to 90 feet away. To get out of this situation.
Okay.
And with Destructive Wrath, it's use Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling for lightning or thunder damage.
Oh, thick. Okay. That's awesome.
And I'm using that at 5th level.
Okay. So Solidarity is right here. So you're going to have to get around. You're going to have to move around here, which is going to get you 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, I thought we were right next to each other.
Yeah, you're on opposite sides.
Okay.
Of Torment.
What are we gonna do? Look here. Port 1. That's gonna be 2 opportunity attacks. Okay, so I feel like I really hope this is not gonna bite me in the butt. Given that, I think what I am going to do
I would never bring the feed because I'm like, I don't need that for anything. Like, oh wait, that's what all the basic rules are.
man.
She's used to it.
All right, well, if I can't get around them,
Oh, you definitely can. Oh, like through them?
30, 40, 75, 80. So it's about 80 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we're going to do the same sort of thing. I'm going to use Destructive Wrath, but instead of Thunder Step, I'm going to use Lightning Bolt. And I am going to hopefully clear away
Oh my god.
right to the worm.
Okay, so lightning bolt just a 5 foot wide, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's
You're only gonna be able to
performing.
get, I think.
That's totally fine. Someone's getting it.
That's a lot of damage.
Give you what?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Beat 15, also you get 2 of these guys.
Sure. No way.
All right. Well, you try and like spit the guy and like barely end up winging one of them. The other one gets shot, gets away clean.
It's like,
But you end up hitting this thing as well.
Yeah,
Then you make
That's
a
kind of
saving throw.
the main thing. Yeah.
Big boy gets a natural 5 and is not a dexterous 10 or centipede or flesh. A 10 for you get. Do you want to pray? Which of these?
So
Which of these
I
three
missed
do you
the
wanna
explanation. So
prioritize?
these are 2 fighters.
Yeah,
And then
it's like a sorcery, magicitude. This guy looked like a more heavily armored, maybe a paladin or something. It's like a ranger.
yeah, so I can't do that because then I'm gonna maybe hit Mallory and miss the
Mhm,
worm.
okay.
So then I'm probably going of these 2
Yeah.
fighters. Is this pretty representative? Are
Yeah,
they?
there's one with like a great weapon, like as a great maul, and then
Okay.
one has like a sword and shield.
I'm going for Mr. Sword and
Okay,
Shield.
you got it.
And then that was Destructive Wrath. So that's going to be at 5th level, 60 damage.
They both failed their dexterity saving throws.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
That's level, so that's
doing it.
Just double check here. This thing does have some. No, lightning's not. This creature does have advantage on saves against magic. It's still gonna fail. Yeah, it's down to a 9. Not a dexterous mob of flesh. So both are gonna take full 60 damage. My flesh boy. Joan, the female dwarf fighter with the shield, is gonna take the full 60 as well. Holy shit, they are heavily wounded, but like hanging in there, like they like try to like block whatever magical effect is coming through, but just like goes like it burns and like it's absorbed through their metal shield, just like burns through it. You can see it like discharge out of their arm, in their chest, and through that back behind them. It is just like this horrific smell of burnt flesh fills the air. And they're like do not scream or react to the pain, but you can see their body and whatever magic is holding it together and animating it is severely weakened. Oh yeah. Anything else?
yeah, I'm just going to, I think, announce to the group, get us the fuck out of here! Help!
Yeah. All right. Solidarity Fire Part is up next. We're gonna have a few NPCs, but eventually next up is gonna be GI after that.
I think I rolled
You sure did.
Alright.
But Evan didn't roll much better.
But I always roll a -1
I think, yeah, that was my last like good roll. That was one of my only good rolls that night was the initiative. I got like a 12, and I was like, thank you. Thank you.
That's the pop.
They're gonna be over there. If,
Bedroom.
yeah, if anyone wants popcorn.
Well, maybe that can go there.
Same thing. There's folks over there want it.
Take a few.
Really good popcorn though.
It is really good.
Ooh, it's got the seal of approval from Evan, the popcorn
Yeah.
king.
I mean, for bad popcorn.
We're not from scratch
Then
popcorn.
you miss your popcorn.
No, I really wanted to bring some. But
External. Go 2000.
yeah.
They had a drought that year, and you can really like brought out some of the Rudy flavor.
You feel the dryness.
Yeah, it would be this one here. Yeah, not effectively, no.
And this guy is the Casper guy.
Which one? So this one, yeah, this one is like, yeah, all these are pretty representative of their actual, yes, this is a sorcery Well done.
We did it.
Got it.
Ooh,
18? Yeah, that'll hit. The sorcerer?
Seven damage.
7. Okay. That'll hit. Two quick strikes, you hammer, slam into the sorcerer. Your hammer just like blows through their like this like weak arcane shield, smashing through it and slamming into their flesh, barely slowed. You can do helmet of the thumb.
Yeah, bonus action.
Yeah. You can also have, if you want, it looks like helmet right here could move into a flank
Oh yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yeah. You have to chill one out.
Disadvantage.
It says it's a +8 hit.
See what was it? That's 6 or an 8?
It was a 6.
14. 14 will not do it. Yeah. Excellent. Anything else?
how does the heat metal thing work?
It happens at the actually the one who set up the heat metal spell is going to be doing 2d8 damage. I think it's at the beginning of the target's turn while it's on, or it might be on the end.
Casting time, so range 60. Concentration up to 1 minute. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turn to cause this damage again.
Oh.
If a creature is holding or wearing, it has to succeed a Constitution saving throw or drop off the object if it can.
Okay.
If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage.
When you cast the spell, then so you'd have to activate it on your turn. Okay. Well, now that we know how that works, why don't you just give me a free 2d8 on that one? Just because this did get activated before the combat even started, please. So give it 1 round, but in the future you'll have to activate bonus, use your bonus action. 8. Cormac? Okay. All right, so that ends Solidarity's turn. We move on. Sorcerer Yuri is going to the undead servants. They don't really care if they die necessarily. They're not dumb either. Zuri is going to cast. Is Chris going to move back, which will provoke attacks of opportunity from both Solidarity and Helmet if they choose to use it. Yes, that will hit. The 19 that hits. The damage. The other part of that. Okay. And was Helmet taking a shot too?
Yeah. That you're talking.
Okay.
But is it with advantage still?
I think no, because it would happen when they moved out of the range. Would be like right there. I think maybe it would happen right there. Who cares? It moves away. Going to move right there and going to cast haste on Cormac.
Arcanus will not allow this counter spell.
Oh,
Oh.
is it a level 3? Do you have to upcast? I can't remember what level haste is.
Haste is level 3.
Automatically tears it out. This undead caster just like begins like moving their arms and like speaking this like infernal tongue, and you can see this like energy gathering around Cormac and you. What's your counter spell look like for it?
The clock appears in front of me, it kind of spins down time, and then the spear, like the little hand that shoots like into the mouth. And they kind of like they can't speak.
The moment where you hear like all the things that the sorcerer had just spoken, like in reverse, as like the spear just like shoots at it. Hell yeah. So they're gonna take their turn. They're just going to finish moving away, and that's gonna end their turn. And then we have everybody's favorite flash monster.
Yay.
There were a few NPCs, but you're the next human on deck. Flashy.
I rolled poorly.
You see the flesh monster like rear up on its like long elongated amalgamation of flesh body. It rears itself up and then dives straight into the ground. And you know that this thing was able to like burrow through like solid stone and break through the seal to come into this place. And now it just like rips and tears into the ground, burrows out of sight.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah. Sweet. Price is averted.
I'm sure that's good for us.
The undead paladin here is going to step. Let's see. He's going to just like come up here and take the first is going to take the push attack against Solidarity, trying to get you out of the circle, magical circles. That's a contested athletics check. Well, he does. I think with the 12 beats you and shoves you out of the circle.
Hey.
Is going to step forward and like block you from, getting. Actually, I have the power of the DM, and I'm going to make that instead of that being a push attack, it makes more sense to use a grapple to prevent you from getting back into it. So I'm going to use the same roll, but he's like pushed you out and is holding you there, so your movement is 0 until you break out. And that's what he's going to use his turn for. Evan, GI.
GI is going to
There's going to be another NPC, and then sorry.
ask Mechanist to restore a spell slot. Spend some sorcery points if you notice I can do that.
Reach deep into the Mechanist.
Grant me my spell slot, and then action is going to let's do slow. Cast slow. It's a 40-foot cube. I think I could get almost everyone, maybe not the sorcerer now.
Okay.
I believe that's right. Yeah, I'll get one but the sorcerer.
Okay, so I'll need to make what kind of save?
I believe it's
All of them?
wisdom saving throw.
These guys are not wise. It'll be a 14 and a 9. Okay, so the fighters both fail. Now the ranger and the paladin. Natural 1 would be the paladin, because it's nice and shiny. The 14 pass?
That's 14.
They all fail.
So just as a reminder, the affected target speed is halved. It takes -2 penalties AC and dexterity saving throws. It can't use reactions on its turn, and it can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both. And regardless of the creature's ability or magic items, it cannot make more than one melee or range attack during its turn. Oh god. And there's also something about spellcaster, but no one else is a spellcaster. Okay.
I mean,
I'm going to
Also, help me remember that on my
Yeah,
card
yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, oh yeah.
I'll take a step up.
Right.
And that will end my turn.
All right. After the guy, Cormac finally gets a go. Oh, I didn't roll for Cormac. I just rolled for the other NPC. I'm assuming you're one of the
Yeah.
Cormac, come on. It's
Remy.
wisdom.
Papers are nice.
He fails as well with the 14. God
Nice.
damn. And he just got hasted.
No, I didn't.
All right, and he still has an interloper in here. He's going to give whoever attacks you next the help action. Because he just wants you out of his circle. Not position to. Yeah, he can't even push you out because there's no space to push you into. Since I moved you to the end of the. No, he'll give the help action to whoever attacks you next of his allies there. And that's his turn. Just waiting to get you out so he can do his ritual. Sarah, you're up.
Okay. Sarah is going to use her bonus action to weapon. And she's gonna cast it. I think she's gonna cast it. That fighter is almost dead.
This one took a huge lightning
Okay.
bolt.
She's gonna pop the spiritual weapon like right in there next to like where the gap was created there.
Got the token.
Wait. You know,
Nice.
thereabouts. And try to wall that. I believe I can use it. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah. Gonna summon it, but I don't like it. Turns it can move, so this turn it can only attack. Future turns it can command attack.
So I will cast it at third.
Ooh.
So it gets 2d8, I think. I'm a
Yeah.
little confused by the way this reads. It says when you cast a spell using a spell slot of third level or higher, the damage is increased by 1d8 for every 2 slots above the second level. Does that mean that
Oh, so
That's
that's
not 4.
does it have to be 4th level?
Yeah.
They just say above. That's just such a dumb way to word that. Okay, then I will cast it at 4th level.
This is divinely inspired text. Please take your criticism elsewhere.
So my 2d8. And now. Okay. So it's gonna try to smack the fighter. That's gonna be 8 and then 20 to hit.
20? Yeah.
Yep. And then what? 13? No, 12.
12 more damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Heavily wounded as they're like still recovering, like heaving there, has not quite breath, but like it seems like whatever animating force is like struggling to like pass through their body or use it correctly. So there's like this shuddering movement as it's trying to recover from the lightning. And then this, what is your spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like a I think it actually just looks like a giant staff. and when it hits, it's like this like plume of like multicolored like energy that just pulses
Nice.
out of it. And it looks like it's gonna swing and hit you like a physical weapon, but then it's just like it like turns into this like light
Oh, okay.
and
Cool.
bans somebody.
And the light just like washes over and slams into old Joan here. The 12 points of damage, keeping their body wrecked but still animate. Anything else you'd like?
It looks really pretty, and then it doesn't feel nice. Yes, and then I'm gonna use for my action. I'm gonna use my emboldening bomb, and so 4 of my friends, let's say, um, Solidarity, wherever Solidarity went,
Big
and
grapple
then
here.
GI,
Here.
yeah, and Mallory
With
over there.
Bug.
30 feet. Maybe not. Wait. I guess it's like
Yeah,
right in there.
you-
He's in.
you?
Yeah.
10, 20.
Oh, yeah,
15,
okay.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. You all get
Another picture to go.
Yeah, they got it queued up.
so you are all bonded to me and for the next 10 minutes, and once per turn you can roll a d4 and add it to an attack, an ability check, or saving throw. So don't forget to use it. I'll try to remember that I gifted it. And yeah, you just feel this like sort of like empowering warmth all over you. You feel just like ready to take this on. It's rejuvenating.
I feel the 5 divines. It is wonderful.
Yeah, I probably shout something about like the 5 divines empower us.
The warm, radiant boon that you feel burgeoning in your chest, like, kind of resonates with you, like overall, like hum of radiant energy that's filling the space as after these previous 2 circles have been activated. That was, I think I described that. But yeah, you like feel this like kind of like present like hum of energy, and there's this like radiant boon that comes from Sara that has a harmonic effect. It feels nice. Then we have the 2 fighters who rolled very poorly. First, Big Sword McGee here is going to try and grapple Mallory. That's Mallory, right?
No,
Oh, that's you. That's
yeah.
Mallory's. I keep thinking of, yeah. So that going to try and grapple Johan.
Cool.
Opposed athletic.
Does it?
21.
Yeah. I rolled a. What did you cast, GI?
Slow.
What is that? Does that help?
Don't think so. Fixed
Okay.
XPs have Sunday dexterity saving throws.
Nah. I got a 5.
They like as they're like coming at you, you can see them like slow down as the magic takes effect. They feel this too and change their strategy to just like wrapping you up and pulling you back. Their movement is also halved, correct?
Yeah.
So they can only move back.
He got a 21.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a 5.
So that would bring it down to 15. They can move, and that's halved as well from pulling you. So they can only move you here with their grapple. That does get you out of the circle. And that's all sentient enemies out of the circle. The spiritual weapon does not.
Doesn't count.
In this case. The nearly dead dwarven fighter here. They're going to. They're just going to prepare a shove attack. No, they're going to prepare a grapple for anybody who tries to get back into the circle that they can reach. And that's going to be their turn. And that brings us to round number 2. Back to Mallory.
That's my turn. Oh yeah.
There is a sorcerer standing very close to you. I don't know if we could see that or not.
Oh, that is a sorcerer.
Yeah.
The Emperor is the sorcerer.
I keep thinking there's like a video or something I can point to. And hopefully,
It's okay. I see that, Mr. Emperor Palpatine.
You know,
Also, the ranger is at the very bottom of that point.
He's hiding away. I was wondering who that was. Okay, so hold on. So Sarah has the staff. And then we've got Mech Anus, a little stormtrooper.
Yep.
And then we got a pig. And then which one is Solidarity? Big axe guy?
Shield guy.
Big Axe guy is the dwarven fighter.
Okay. And then
It's Cormac.
Oh, sorry.
Dwarven Fighter is an undead guy. Solidarity is the like shorter metallic figure with a shield. Kinda like
oh, okay. And then where is my other homie, Johan?
Johan is just got pulled out of the circle. Johan's the one with the black cape and the two.
Okay, perfect.
Sword and the dagger.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So for my turn, yeah, I'm gonna do. I've been thinking about this whole time. I promise. Is there a way, Mark? Is there any way to get off of the floor? Like, if I look at the walls, is there any way to go up?
They're like certainly like climbable if you wanted. They're not like easy to climb, but you could climb the walls if you wanted to.
Okay, so if I can do that, I'm gonna move my Echo a little bit up so he can get line of sight of this sorcerer, and I'm gonna take 2 shots of the bow to get him.
Okay, I got you. Your Echo Knight basically in a line with
Perfect.
you and the sorcerer ahead.
So I'm gonna like duck down real quick so I don't get hit by these shots, and it'll be 22 and 26 to hit.
Those will hit.
I have no way to get sneak attack damage, and it's very not satisfying. But those rolls are satisfying. What?
Yeah, those are good.
13 plus 11 is 24?
I think it's smell it.
Yeah. 24 damage?
Yeah.
Jesus.
On the single shot?
No, on both.
Okay. 24. It's important to know for me, the sorcerer is concentrating. Nope, not a concentrating because that got dispelled or countered. Never mind, you're good. 24. Nice. Sorcerer is looking heavily wounded, but still standing.
Oh, that's no fun. Well, in that case, I'm gonna stow my bow real quick, pop out 2 long swords, or 2 short swords, God. And then use my action surge to myself as a red fly run that 10 feet distance and hack them up.
Damn.
Nice. Hack them up.
So that's 27 and 22 to hit. So I'm assuming those hit.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll do 9, 7, 16 points of stabby damage.
15.
16. I'm gonna like duck in behind him and just stab him twice in the back.
Nice.
Oh wait, shit. That's not right. That's add 2 to that, so 18.
Holy shit. Yeah, you leave this thing like with a quick succession of stabs after your what's it what's your subclass? Echo Knight, your Echo like launches of attack. Well, the just like slam into the sorcerer whose focus is still on Cormac. You can see like your stab just go straight through the torso, piercing it entirely. You rip out your blade, and like a spray of ichor like pours out of this thing's body. It is hanging by not the tiniest of threads of necrotic energy animating it at this point.
Joel, did you use the help thing? Did he get?
Yeah, I did, but it doesn't apply on damage, just on the attacks.
Oh,
I might hit all of them. I don't. Can I use an offhanded weapon
Can you use an
for a
offhanded
2-weapon fighting if I'm already using? I always forget that rule, so I'm gonna just ignore it for now.
So you should have 3 attacks if you use your bonus action.
Oh, so I can use my bonus action to do an offhanded weapon, but then I don't get the bonus, just the roll, right? Because I'm not
Unless you have
trained.
you don't get your like attribute bonus added to
Oh no!
it.
But then I rolled like shit for it, so I rolled a natural 1, but I get a D4. So
Oh.
that's 4 plus 9 is
A 1 is never going to hit.
13. I know, but I tried.
It's a guaranteed miss.
And I'll stick myself right behind him still, just chilling there.
Yeah, you like your second sword was like definitely separated some bones in this thing's spine. There is no reason this thing should naturally be still standing, but it is barely. Is that in your turn?
Um, yeah.
Okay. We'll go with the Ranger next, and Johan is on deck in solidarity after that. The enemy Ranger here is going to. Sorry, who's it worried about? This is Johan.
mm-hmm.
This is solidarity. Yeah, you're both grappled. I think it thinks you're probably the bigger threat. And neither of you are like, what's your? I guess I'm not going to metagame that too much for this guy. It's going to cast or shoot an arrow at Solidarity. It's going to be like over a 20 to hit, or is actually a 20 to hit. Going to do 11 points of damage and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Creature you can see makes an attack roll right. What I'm gonna do, I'd like to use cutting words as a reaction to this ranger's attack. It's gonna expend bardic inspiration, so I'm just gonna roll a die and then subtract it from the creature's attack roll.
Oh, okay. No, I did. It was a 20.
That's right. That needs to be the 4.
But then it was 16. It's a 16 hit. Fuck you. Yeah, so no need to make the things right. You see, like there is like this, like not if you can imagine like a ranger having some like you guys at your level have seen all sorts of people in adventures and stuff. You would expect this like person decked out in like ranger garb, as matted and worn and torn as it is. Was going to.
That would have been a bonus. You can only do an action or a bonus.
True, so it wouldn't have been. But for flavor, pulls back to his bow, and you can see not just like vines or natural growth, like magically, expanding out of the arrowhead, but instead like veins and vasculature and just like this necrotic energy growing out of it. The arrow just like goes wide as your biting words. What is it called?
Biting words.
Biting words. Just distract from the moment the arrow sails through. You see it just like explode into the wall with an explosion of like just viscera. Yeah, they'll end its turn then. And Johan is up. He finished the object.
Yeah.
Oh man, what am I gonna do? What? I don't think I can do anything.
Don't always make them run away.
Go there.
Yeah, I'm grappled though. How am I gonna?
Using well, that's always an option. Let's get a scatter that may or may not be great.
So, Mark, what are my options in this situation? Just
All of them?
yeah, tell me every single option. Like when I'm grappled.
You're a
because-
level 10. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So grappling, if it doesn't have too many negative effects, you can still do a lot while you're grappled. So grapple, your movement is 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Blah blah. It also basically it just makes your movement 0. So you can do anything else. It doesn't restrain you or like prevent you from doing anything.
Okay. 5 feet, 10 feet. And what are we looking at here? $15. Say versus that's not need to save 1 there. So I think is there any disadvantage to casting while I'm grappled?
Well, the only scenario would be like if it was a ranged attack spell would have disadvantage if you're targeting the person grappling you.
Cool. Okay.
But really for grapple, like the only limiting
That's
factor
wild.
is like the 0 movement.
Okay. Given that, I think I'm going to use. I'm going to use Thunder Wave. And I'm so sorry about it, but I'm targeting my boy Cormac.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to try to get him.
Looks like a
Smaller,
10-foot square.
enough.
Yeah.
I think you could
It's a 15 foot cube.
Okay, yeah, you can get all 3 of these
Yeah.
without hurting any of your friends here.
Good. Okay.
That won't move the guy grappling.
fine.
You. Okay, so
Yeah.
remain grappled.
So I'm trying to get him out of the circle.
Okay.
What do I need to do that? This is going to be at.
Well, this could, if they get pushed, it'll break your grapple. Ryan.
Oh yeah.
We're going to do that at 4th level.
Okay.
And it is.
So,
It's a con saving. Yeah. Con saving throw.
Cormac fails. 2 fighters are going to go. As a con, that's a 15 and a 19.
Yeah. Those both.
Both save?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the ranger gets an natural 19. But Cormac fails, but the other 3 succeed. On their
Okay,
saves.
so it's going to be so for Cormac, we'll do him first. So it's going to be 2d8, and then he's pushed 10 feet. 2 is 7 thunder, and pushed 10 feet. Hopefully out of that circle, and then is that roll? I think that roll would actually be for everything,
Yeah, you
right?
can play
So
the
it's
same
7,
thing.
and then so for the other folks, it's half. And they aren't pushed if it's half. But can you no, that's for attacks, right? The help.
It's
bonus.
for attacks, ability checks, and saving throws.
Okay.
Be like, your attack roll, but not the damage.
Yeah, not that.
Cool. That's my action.
Okay, yeah. Since they didn't get shoved, you're still grappled. This guy Cormac gets pushed out. Was it 10 feet?
Yeah.
Slams back into this corner with the ranger here. pushing him out of the circle.
Cool. And then just seeing if there's anything else I can do. I don't think so though. Has anyone taken damage? I don't think so. Cool. I will end my turn there.
Okay. Solidarity fire hard. What's the ETM? Skofia 2?
It's like part of the half.
Okay.
Very soft skin, but otherwise it's not ready.
Okay. Either you can attack him or you can try and break the grapple as like using one of your attacks. You have 2 attacks. Use one of them to try and break the grapple or to
What's that guy's deal? He's not a fighter, right? Or
Like
is
a
he-
paladin.
yeah, he was
So,
like a paladin.
Hang on, let's try.
The best way to break a grapple is by killing.
Yeah, you're right.
And that would be an
Blood
ability
plus
check,
one
right?
got. That's 6 plus 15.
15 does not hit.
You could use your
Oh, yeah, these are
golden bold. Your golden bold. Your
Foldable.
goldening.
I am
You're
golden.
bold.
One more. So 16. I
Still
rolled
not
it.
it. Oh, I see. I didn't see
Bummer.
you roll it. It's like waiting for the roll. No, that's not.
Alright. Second attack.
Oh my god.
Well, gonna do it.
Okay, and then I'll use my bonus to make the molten armor thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. To be
2d8. Take the armor off. Damn it. You feel a burning sensation.
Right. Anything else for solidarity?
You're 4?
I'm gonna use the
Oh,
bonus.
that's right.
He just takes.
Okay.
You done, dude?
Excellent. Well, it's going to move on then to Uri, who is going to, with their hands around, manifesting some arcane energy. See this like cackling or crackling arcane energy that's like boiling forth like some like black fog that's like billowing out of it. It's like as they're continuing trying to like manipulate and control this, and then he shoots it out towards.
Happiness will not allow this. This is at 4th level.
4th level
Yeah.
counter.
My last 4th level spell slot. Do not want this guy casting spells.
Is it yours?
It would be the brain.
The spell like launches forth this crackling sphere of like necrotic energy just like issues forth from their hand moving towards you, and again there's this like rewind effect as it like goes like it's about to like explode on top of like both of you. It's like expands for a moment and goes back into it like a sphere, sucks back at them, and then just into this this little part of black cloud behind them. Right on Mallory.
Oh no.
It smells of rotten flesh. Okay.
Ow!
My boy and his tricks. That brings us to the flesh monster. Continues on his vacation, not to be heard from again. Unfortunately, no. Leaps out or bursts forth out of the ground underneath Mallory,
I knew it.
tearing forth in trying to.
Does that mean that the sorcerer's gonna get it too?
Zoomies? Oh. Are you okay?
You can't quite make that jump.
He has occasionally. Not
Okay.
the first time she's tried.
The The creature, Mallory, are you here?
Yeah, I'm always here. Never asleep.
So,
Hello? I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello, God, it's me, Margaret.
This creature, Mallory, has burst forth from the earth directly underneath you.
I know, and I'm
And
sad about it.
yeah, good. Because it is going to unleash a mighty barrage of attacks against you. With limbs spilling forth from this thing's body as it's like writhing and like pushing out of the ground and past you. You're being like clobbered by dozens of legs and arms and other appendages. They like flail out of this thing's monstrous form. 4 regular attacks against you.
Oh my god.
Sounds like fun. They all miss.
Whoa! A 1, a 2, a 2, and a 5.
Oh, they really do all miss.
What's your okay? This thing has a significant bonus, so its highest is going to be a 14 to hit.
My AC is 20, so no.
All 4, you like arms of this thing like breaking against your body and your armor. There's like the rotten undead flesh of this thing, weak and pathetic against your defenses. It is going to attack with its final ability here.
I'm like flapping my wings and like jumping around really fast, like no, 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 for the gods!
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Somehow still misses. I don't know what happened.
As this thing like rips out of the ground, and in addition to all those other attacks, like so much of this thing's body is just like pressing against you and ripping and tearing, trying to tear you apart. That's going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
God, it's the fucking grapple party.
Yeah.
This thing is now sharing a space with you as it pulled out of the ground, grappled you into itself, and is moving on. Like you can see this enormous elongated body of this thing still like ripping out of the ground and then like continuing on, surging forward towards more enemies. That's going to end our Flex Monster's turn.
Did it hit the sorcerer while it was swinging at me?
No, it didn't.
Damn it. Did a rock fall on it and hit its head and kill it?
He is going to still grappling you since you didn't break free. Is going to just keep pushing you out of this space and go fifth. No, it's
You know,
slowed.
I did forget to mention
Go
that
here.
it does have a negative 2 AC.
What does?
The paladin. So
Is that yeah, so it would be his effective AC right now would be I think 17.
Okay.
Did anything hit him?
No.
Okay. He is going to push you out with his movement, and then is going to take his attack against you. Solidarity. Use your special ability. This is your chance. To hit. This wants to do its thing. But continues pushing you away from the circle and keeping you out of that space. After that thing's turn ends, we have GI, and then we have Cormac, and then we have Solid.
Is the flesh monster thingy, is it holding on to Mallory, or is it just kind of hanging out?
Mallory's along for the ride now. This thing does not even seem slowed by the additional party that it is moving along.
Would I gather that thing is considered large
Oh, it's big.
or bigger?
Yeah, it's probably huge. Yeah, I can double check.
Okay.
But it's not grappling, right?
It is grappling, yes. It has its body is so many arms and limbs that it can grapple and does not seem limited in the number of people it can grapple in addition to Mallory.
So using vortex roll, you may match creature space around another creature you can see within range, target saving throw, target teleports and would the grappled person go as well, or would they be?
That would be no. It would just be the target. as it is gargantuan.
Gargantuan. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm going to step up to here. It's going to have burning hands.
Ooh.
I'm going to spell shape.
Ooh.
And my teammates. They're warlocks max level.
That would be 30 feet or 15?
15 feet. 15
Okay.
foot. So I'm not going to be able to.
So we could get these
Yeah.
two, I think.
And also the power, right?
Yeah, totally. 15, yeah.
And so
Nice.
warlocks. Does that work right? Since I only have 2 in warlock, do I still cast at the max spell slot?
It depends on.
Or because I'm multi-class, do I only get like the first one?
They're totally different. Like you have your 2 spell slots from your warlock level.
Right.
Those are always at max level. So anything you cast will use that high level slot.
Okay.
Your other spell slots are different, or like separate.
So
Yeah.
it's 3d6 the first level, and then it's the 4th level, so it'd be 6d6.
And the concept?
No, it's a dexterity save, and they have disadvantage because.
Good call. Nice. Good played.
Mechanis.
Yeah.
We'll watch you with fire, and then the crotch mouth opens up, a flamethrower comes out. Fire.
Actually, the bonus of this.
So,
Disadvantage.
12, 6, 8, 19, 24.
24. Two-handy got a 18 on the save, even with disadvantage.
That will save.
Okay, so that'll be half. Holy, I got 2 14s for this guy, and I got 2 18s for this guy. So that'll save as well. Paladin also with advantage.
17, so the 14.
Or disadvantage, I mean. Do you see what?
17.
Okay, so 14 failed.
14
18 succeeds. This one gets a 9 and also fails. So I think it was it this one that succeeded?
Succeed.
Fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So 24 full damage. 12.
Not a book, not a cat. How much damage?
24 full damage. 12.
Okay, so 24 to two-hander boy. That's the first damage you've taken. And then full or half damage to these two. How it went? Or was it the other way? It was success, so it's half damage on that guy. Full to the other two. Trying for us the destruction of Joan.
You see the flamethrower come out of the crotch mouth and just kind of ignite all of them on fire. This one particularly well wounded ignites into flames and turns to ash on the ground.
I see the fires like burn through the already like this carved hole where the lightning bolt went through him, and it's like burns out with this ash. Dead. The other ones take that damage. So I got that. Well, and all right, nice, nicely done. Anything else?
That will end.
Well done. Cormac is up. Cormac is going to go into the unoccupied circle and is going to spend his turn activating. With no one here to break that effect, his action goes through, and you can see the runes on this circle burn into radiant life. And he, after finishes his spell, looks like opens his eyes again. They're like flashing with like radiant energy. It's a bright white, golden white light as he looks onto his next objective. Cormac's turn is done.
Okay. Sarah. Spiritual weapons. Well, so okay, a couple notes before I get into. Just so we all know, the emboldening bond also has protective bond. I believe just automatically happens, which means that when a creature is affected by the emboldening bond, when they're about to take damage, a second bonded creature within 30 feet of the first can use a reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space 5 feet from the first creature. The second creature then takes the damage instead.
That's so cool.
It was somewhere else, so I didn't realize that went with it at this level, but it does. So yes. So keep in mind that you can teleport and
Sorry.
take damage.
Tara's level 7 now.
Yeah. Right. So yeah. So I mean, I waited till my turn to say that because I didn't penalty to me for not knowing my abilities. And then so then also just a point of clarification. I also have Blessed Strikes, which means that when a creature takes damage from one of my cantrips or weapon attacks, I can also deal a 1d8 radiant damage. Does my spiritual weapon count for that?
I'm sorry, I zoned out for just a moment.
That's okay. Basically it says when a creature takes damage from one of my cantrips or weapon attacks.
Bonus spiritual weapon is a cantrip or a weapon attack.
Okay, so that would not count. Okay, that's fair. Need to figure out a way to use that. Okay. In that case, my spiritual weapon over there is gonna I think our main friend in the circle who just did the teleport thing.
Right.
I don't like that.
Cormac.
Yep.
Submission from God.
Yep. That's gonna be well, a decent amount to hit, like.
That'll do it. Yeah.
And then
Over 20, so you can hit any of your enemies.
and that's gonna be 14 plus something. 14 plus 5. Yeah. So 19.
19 points of damage to Cormac.
Yeah, 19 points of damage to Cormac. And then Sarah is gonna turn and shoot that sorcerer with her crossbow. And
It's always every once in a while. It's like, I know this song.
that's gonna be great.
12 is not going to hit.
Okay. She's gonna try to shoot the sorcerer, but it goes way wide.
Right.
Very sad.
It's so sad.
This is why I don't use physical weapons. That blessed
You have
great
a-
thing is.
You have a cantrip, really?
Uh,
You're like a
but that was my action.
Sacred Flame.
Oh, you already used your action?
I mean, that counts. I was hoping to use my blessed strength, so, and that was my action. So that's it.
Okay. Awesome. Then it's your turn. We go on to the one remaining fighter here. Still has grappled. Now has a GI right behind him. But could get over there. Gonna keep on keeping on. They're gonna pull you still slowed. So we're just gonna get like 5. So we're gonna put you here, move back. Helmet can use their reaction, take an opportunity attack if they want. That's gonna miss. And then this is going to attack. How are the two of you looking with HP wise?
Real sexy.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm looking good.
Okay. I think it's been more. Now you're a cleric. It's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna attack you, Johan. Since you're connecting to divine, he's like, nah. So 17 to hit.
It misses.
Oh yeah.
Wants to keep tricking you, but I think now not yet time. That's gonna
Sure.
burn slow. There's not much else it can do right now. Who cast that slow?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's I'll burn. The other fighter's dead. That's gonna bring us to round 3.
Yeah.
Glory!
That's mine.
I'm sending you a picture, Joel.
Wait, we're taking a break? Is that what it said?
I'm gonna go pee,
Okay.
but we're gonna have food in like another I don't know, seems like 15 minutes or something. So
Okay.
We're gonna take a break then.
Okay, cool.
I do need
and the door is busted along. Nowhere.
Ooh, riding the snake.
If on her face, she's really secret.
I just fucking hypnotic pattern.
They'd like rip a tooth out or something. Oh, you guys so hard.
Is that what we want to do? I think that's what we want to do.
I can jump up there. I mean,
And they're there without touching the ground.
yeah, we found the test earlier. That was a failure.
Really?
If I make it to the futon. I was just keeping some over there. Okay.
All right, Mallory.
All right. Well, I am riding the snake.
Yeah, you're grappled by a human gargantuan amalgamation monstrosity.
Excellent. I need a quick ruling from the DM.
Yeah.
My Echo Knight feature specifically states that when I make it, it can move 30 feet in any direction. Would you count up as any direction?
Yeah, it's a magical construct. I have no problem with it. Like, it doesn't have a flight speed. Does it have like a? It has a movement speed, but it doesn't have like a fly speed.
It just has a movement speed of 30 feet, and it says, where is it? On your turn, you can mentally command the Echo to move up to 30 feet in any direction. If your Echo is more than 30 feet away from you at any point, it is destroyed.
For now, you can move it into the air. What are you trying to do here?
Well, I need it to move up, and then hopefully break my grapple, and we can swap some places.
Is the grapple preventing you from swapping?
Yes, the grapple is preventing me from swapping right now. I have a movement speed of 0 feet, and swapping requires 15 feet of movement.
Let's see. Yeah. For now, yeah, you can move your echo in any direction you want.
All right, it's going like, oh shoot. Well, actually, yeah, I don't like the situation I find myself in. So it's gonna go up like 20 feet in the air and 5 feet forward. So it's a little closer to me. And then I'm gonna try to break this grapple. Oh, it's gonna take my action. I'm gonna break this grapple. I don't want to be on the back of this thing. Ugh, the shittiest roll.
You got a D4.
I know. I got a 4 on that, but I got a 2 on the D20. So 6 plus 9 is whatever math is, 15.
And you're, I'm sorry, you're targeting which?
I'm trying to break the grapple of this wormy creature.
Catch up. May not be the most dexterous creature, but it is strong.
I figured as much.
Athletics going to be a 17.
Shit.
Good chunk
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm kind of mad now because I don't really have any good bonus actions. Can I hide?
You nestle deeper into the welcoming embrace of the creature. Uh,
I could use my bonus action to hide. That's about it. Yeah, no, it's gonna be the end of my turn. Ah, fucking shitty
Right.
rolls.
Going to bring us to the enemy ranger with Johan and Solidarity on deck. This guy pulled away. You're not grappled anymore, or are you? Okay. Going to take a shot against you, GI, to break that concentration of the tail. It's his maybe a 16 to hit.
16, I believe. Well, yes, 16.
I'm gonna use my last bardic inspiration.
Bardigan, does that?
So use your
Oh, for cutting words.
Cutting words.
Oh, gotcha. If your AC is 16,
14.
14. Okay,
Yeah.
you need a two more than you need a 3 to beat this.
5.
5. Fuck. All my spells, all my attacks. Nothing. Yeah. What is your bardic like? Describe for us cutting words effect on as this undead ranger takes aim at your companion down here.
Yeah, so Johan kind of sees the ranger queuing up and isn't sure if he's aiming at him or GI. And so he just says, it doesn't matter who you're fucking aiming at. It's not going to work. Knock it off.
Like your words, like just like create this like momentary arcane shield, and the arrows like glances off it, like just deflecting enough to do no damage. Okay. Yeah, you're up.
Mark, wait. Hold on. Sorry to interrupt the world.
Second time you've like negated the ranger's ability, or like it's been negated by you, and then you get to go right after that. It's like an extra fuck you. The undead will have their day in the sun. It is your turn.
Hope they have
Hey,
their day.
Mark,
Yeah.
quick question. Is that a skill check to use my acrobatics to break a grapple?
Yeah, that would be a skill check.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I can give myself advantage on that roll using my Kenku recall feat.
Okay.
And I rolled much higher. I rolled a 21 plus 4, so 25.
17.
Yeah.
So
Fuck that stupid worm.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Excellent.
Does that mean you want to swap places?
Oh, yeah, baby. I'm 20 feet in the air, having fun.
Yeah.
And
All right.
that'll be my turn.
Your Echo Knight gets grappled by this creature.
Well, I broke my grapple. I just swapped places.
It's just on the back of this creature.
Yep,
and
just
you
hanging out.
are, like 20 feet up in the air, falling.
Yep,
Is that right?
I'm happy with that.
Cool. Me too.
Great. Continue on.
Make a note that you're. I don't want to.
Making that note. I know where I'm at.
All right. So that was the ranger getting cockblocked, and Yellowpawn is up. Solidarity, you are on deck.
What do we want to do? I am. That's gonna break, and that's gonna break. Can't really do that. This is just this spicy little situation we're in. Question about spiritual weapon. Can you move through a square?
Yeah, it doesn't occupy. You can pass through it or even share the same space. Spiritual weapon.
Man, but there. Okay, cool. Feet. You. That's probably the move for now. I'm gonna cast Bless at 3rd level.
Okay.
Plus up to 3 creatures when you make a. Oh wait, did you already do that?
Yeah,
No.
girl bonds
I
it.
didn't do
Guys will be
what-
able to
it was
stack
on
that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bonds and bless, if not the same spell effect. So
That's pretty
All right.
Is this this class is dope.
What class is that?
Um, it's whichever cleric is all the stuff. He's cleric.
keeps.
He's
Yeah.
cleric.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna cast that at 3rd level. I'm going to bless Sarah, GI, and Solidarity. And that's my action. Can't break from the grapple. I think that's gonna be my turn.
Let's then on to solidarity.
cool. Level 3.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can
You're going for just today?
I think I can. And then just for folks at the table, it's another D4 to attack roll or saving throw.
Burn? Oh yeah, yeah, PD8 for corner. 80. Yeah.
Concentrating on anything like a color.
He is not. Once he activates those, they're on their own. Yeah, he's you can see like the
You can
sizzling
pick
flesh.
the armor off at any time. It feels so good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like wearing half plates. It's like a full minute for him to like take this off.
I'll just squire over.
We could have used all like 5 undead allies just like take his armor off for him. All right, that's solidarity, and we go to our still hanging on by a red. Sorcerer doesn't have a tank.
You have to take some matter.
Gonna take I think we get 2 firebolt attacks against the guy. Do not like. Oh, can I make 1 attack?
This slow.
The slow?
Oh.
No, they're not in the slow.
Is it an action?
It's a,
No,
doing
they're
their
not.
counter,
They're
yeah.
not slow.
Okay. So yeah, either way, they'll get so 2 and natural 4.
Wow.
Could you keep using that dice?
It's all of them. Okay. 2 fireballs like just fly past you, blasting into the wall. The sorcerer is going to move back. Okay. That's their turn. Nothing. The flesh monster strikes again. The Echo Knight's gonna like, as far as I understand, is gonna basically hover in place in the air. being a weird magical conjuration as the flesh monster moves along. Fleshy boy, little monster, crawl. The flesh monster is going to move into this space.
That's my
Hey, Mark,
Bring
you
this-
we were in that space.
Yeah, you're now part of the monster. It is going to be splitting its attacks against GI and Johan. And first is going to okay. So yeah, we'll do the basic attacks first. Come on, you traitorous dice. Gonna take 4 slam attacks as it's like dozens of appendages of like reaching out and just like trying to bash and tear and pull you into its body. First 2 against the eye. Gonna be a 15 and a 23. Both. Oh. Yeah. I don't know what this is like. So these 2 will do. It's 2. 3. Each one is doing 11 bludgeoning damage. I rolled 2 6s on these, so 22 bludgeoning damage from those.
Episode reaction. You hit GI and the flames emanate out from brain, casting Color's Rebuke.
Oh, have you showed Ryan your character art?
I don't think so.
Oh god,
It's
I
pretty
gotta
fun.
see it. Hellish Rebuke. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. 2d10. That's a 1 level, first level, so 3d10,
5d10?
Yeah.
Are you?
It's a warlock
First
spell.
level?
It's a warlock spell, so it's
Oh.
kind of nice.
Oh, that's nice.
7.
It's your last warlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Jesus.
37 points of damage.
Nice.
37.
Fire
damage. Precious baby.
That's to the creature or the
That's to the giant
flame
creature start.
This is a fire damage?
Yeah.
Like flames rip across things, like across this thing's flesh, searing and burning, and like you see like limbs like pretty burned to char and just like falling off in chunks of ash. This thing is taking a huge amount of damage at this point. God, that lightning and now this, good lord. But it does not slow the mass.
Okay, so it hit for 11, so I have to roll
2 concentrations.
Yeah.
DC 10. DC 10. So on to DC.
Nat 20 and a
7 gets you to
lose concentration.
the thing bonding.
Oh,
Give you a bonus for saves.
And glad.
Well,
Bless.
one will do it, so yeah. I have to 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
awesome! Awesome use of a lot of cool abilities. And then it still has 2 attacks that are going to go for Johan. That's a 17 and a 16 to hit.
No.
Neither?
Nope.
Okay. And this is you, Johan, right here?
Yep.
Its last ability is going to make its mob attack. And so it's going to make this and try and draw you into its amalgamation.
Love it. Love it.
22.
That does hit. In response, I
Seriously. What are you waiting for? Yeah.
I'm using Wrath of the Storm. So it's going to be a dex saving throw. DC is 15.
Before you get all excited about this, it is doing some damage to you. 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
And you are grappled.
I was already grappled, so
You're
this is
multi-grappled. This fighter lets you go as you are drawn into the amalgamation.
Right on.
And it's making a dex save.
yes.
And this is a magic effect or a spell.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to get advantage. Jesus, 4 and 4. Dex save. That's a 3.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
You're
so-
not gonna do it. I assume.
I'm
is what
sorry.
happened.
2d8 lightning or thunder damage. You got a 2 and a 5, so that's 7
7 points of damage.
lightning.
Yeah. Right on. Cool. Cool. So that was its turn, despite it getting attacked twice on its own turn. The paladin is going to go. It wants merely to clear the way for. Ooh. It's going to. It's still slowed. No, you lost your concentration.
Yep.
No, you made it because
Yep.
the bonuses. It's going to push solidarity 5 feet this way into the monster. It's movement, and it's going to the paladin's going to attack you, solidarity. It's a 9 to hit. Go figure. And it's still slowed, so that's all you can do. We love it. And that's GI, your turn. And then Cormac, and then Sarah.
What's up? Yeah. I put my robotic hand ball on Johan. We should not be here. I cast Vortex Warp and use up the last of my sorcery points. Couldn't spell it. And we are going to teleport
Oh my god.
over here.
This isn't target self, is it?
Nope.
I dare you. But I just got him in my monster.
Here.
Neat.
Very clever.
I'm going to end my turn.
Who is that you teleported with?
I don't know.
Johan. Okay.
I'm a pretty Johan.
You got Johan.
This is getting serious.
Well played, and fuck you. Cormac's turn. All right, Cormac sees one option, and one option only, being slowed as he is right now. Cormac looks at the beast, the flesh monster, and moves towards it. And leaps into its welcoming embrace, being swallowed into it.
my god.
Cormac is off the board.
I disagree with the premise.
Inside the amalgamation.
Right. I am going to try divine.
I have a reaction when people get swallowed by monsters.
I'm gonna request divine intervention, which
What the fuck?
That's so cool.
Oh, this is where you have to roll below your level? Is that what
I
this
think
one is?
so, yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a
That's
very.
I think
Alright,
it's a
if this
50 out of
happens,
10.
This is wild.
I mean, I might as well go for it, right?
Yeah, can we just look at the
Yeah.
you spell?
So okay, as an action, you can request your deity's aid and roll a percentile die. If you roll is equal to less than 10,
Mm-hmm.
your deity intervenes.
Choose the nature of the intervention.
Yeah, you choose how that works. If successful, you can't use this feature for 7 days.
What is your intent as you
So
begin the spell?
I don't want this monster to take on whatever like duty Cormac is trying to complete. So I think that keeping Cormac out of the monster is a way to hopefully do that.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to be swallowed up by this monster.
All right. Hail Mary play.
Yeah.
Make it happen. Captain.
No, 58.
Shit. I honestly kind of wanted to.
I know.
So cool.
Just 'cause it's so cool. Had to try.
Oh, nice try.
Alright.
That's an action though to cast that.
It's a. Oh, it is. I thought it was a reaction. Never mind. Okay. Fair. That was my action, I guess. I was trying to make it happen.
Yeah, fair.
Fair.
Okay. If you still have a bonus, you still have your spiritual weapon out there as well.
Yeah, my spiritual weapon will. Yeah, that's fair. I was thinking that was a reaction. That's okay.
It's
that's
definitely
fair.
a full spell.
Yeah, my spiritual weapon is going to at. Is that the paladin over there?
Yeah, paladin here.
Yeah.
The grappling solidarity.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hack it, paladin.
Got a 19 AC.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be 18 to hit.
Nope.
You got the
Oh, and
Oh, the
but I got
bonuses.
plus 4.
That'll do it.
Roll bless. That's 5 and 6, so 11 plus a little bit. 11 plus 5.
You do it, buff, debuff.
dude, yeah.
So 16
Yeah, 16.
force damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do that, and then I'm gonna scooch back. Right around there.
Yeah.
Spread out a little bit.
All right. Anything else?
No. I think that's all because that was my action.
Now
Those
they're
actions wild
slowed,
chance.
and you guys got so far away. Displeased. Performing the initiative.
Not that I didn't do my movement, but I had to take changes.
Yeah,
That would have been so cool. Gonna take a dash, I think, just to get into y'all range. 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. It takes a bonus action to dash. He can't do that because he's slowed. He can only take an action. Oh, no, it is an action to dash. Okay. So movement plus action to dash. Okay, so that's legal.
It's there.
But can't do anything once it gets there. That's Albus's turn, and that brings us to round 4. Second 19. That's fine.
Is it almost through time or?
It is close, but I just think it's not quite yet.
Yeah, we'll keep rolling along. Joel, you are falling right now. Do you have anything to prevent you from falling onto the ground?
Hold on. I want to look at the next picture first.
Yeah.
How tall? Well,
In case it happens.
how tall is fuck it. Can I use a bonus action before I fall?
I usually rule that like you fall some amount of the feet like as soon as you are suspended. If it's like on your turn, or like you begin to fall when it happens, and then you fall at the end of your turn. So we'll see this time. Yeah, you can if you have.
If not, it's fine. I'm gonna try to grab the wall. But if I can use my bonus action, I'm gonna swap back with my echo, so I'll fall from 10 feet less high. But that's fine. Either way.
You can swap back with your echo. That's fine.
Cool.
This will go back up to like the 20 feet, and then you'll fall from 10 feet only, which you don't take fall damage from 10 feet. It's for feet above or falling damage above 10 feet that you start taking damage.
Woohoo!
Land, you start falling. Just teleport, swap place with your echo. Is now like floating in the air down the little the angle tunnel that you were in. And you are now pretty much right next to the flesh monster that has just swallowed Cormac.
That seems like a great place to be. Okay, hold on. Before I move on, out of character, I just got a text, a quote from my son, Kenan, who is 6. I'm tired. Everyone, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Hilarious. Anyways,
reading the "Go the fuck to sleep" book.
I think I can finally get sneak attack. So I'm going to take advantage of that fact and start slicing away at... Oh, no. Am I right next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use my short swords.
Headland.
Okay, I'm going to use my short swords and slice away at his booty.
It's just made up of butt.
All butts.
All butts that
I love it that it's all butts at that end. Do I get the 1d4 once on my turn?
Yeah.
You get
I mean, you get
2. Yeah, you have 2d4.
Yeah, so the bless applies to every single attack. Skill check or saving throw, I think.
Okay.
The emboldening bond is once per turn.
Yeah. So you have 1d4 on all of them, and then once per turn, an additional 1d4.
Oh, God. I don't think I'm blessed, though. My name wasn't called in the bless round, so...
No, he's not.
Oh,
No, he's not.
But you get one.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. So that's gonna be... Ooh, shitty roll. What is happening to my character's rolls today?
Yeah, rough.
It's so sad. I hate rolling badly. So what? 16 and 12.
Both are going to hit this, broadside of this fleshy barn.
Booyaka laka shaka laka. So first hit's gonna add some sneaky attack damage, so we get to do 3 extra d6. Finally. Oh, jeez. 12 plus 5. Nope, 12 plus 6. 18 points of damage. Plus that red guy, kind of near the head of him. As I
Oh,
slice
hey,
my...
that
Yeah.
he moved.
What? The
Yeah.
F? How far away did he move?
He's like 5, 10.
Oh wait,
he's
30
like,
feet. I have 30 feet. If he's less than 30 feet away, I can still get him.
Yeah, you got it.
So I slice in, and the butts start screaming, and those screams carry on louder and louder until it gets to the red guy's head, and he's gonna take an additional 2d6 of necrotic damage for 10 points of damage.
He hasn't taken too much.
It's fine. 10 more for him. Hang out with that. And then attack number 2 deals 8 points of damage on that second attack. And I already used my bonus action to get over here. So risk an opportunity attack and run towards the midst of that circly flower thing in the middle.
How far? You have some friends fighting the sorcerer over there. You can get.
Oh wait, yeah. I'm not gonna run towards the middle. I'm gonna run towards the left of Johan over there.
towards the 4th teleportation circle.
Yeah, towards you all. Aren't you by the yellow thing? I see GI and somebody fighting over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running towards you all.
Okay.
Do you want to be next to the Emperor or?
I want to be next to. I want to be on sort of towards the other side. Yeah, sure. Next to the Emperor works.
Great.
Yeah, great, perfect, love it. End of my turn.
All right. Okay, our dear ranger, who I don't think has landed an attack yet this fight, is going to try again. Good day.
Whenever we're ready.
Okay. Seems like a great place to pause then.
Okay.
So we'll be on the Ranger's turn, and then Johan and Solidarity after that. We'll take a duel.
Okay, do you want to text me when you're ready? I'm gonna go help put the kids to bed.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
If one more person could, I know there's at least 2 more people there. I'm expecting a couple more texts.
I'm so far away though.
JK smiles, lol.
So we will resume in the following Mallory's quick thinking to get out of her their fall, and then charging back towards the sorcerer and some friends in the center of the star chamber. Then we will move on to the Ranger Ursik, who has not accomplished much this fight. Ursik, I'm disappointed in you. Now I have to remember what the hell's going on. I think Ursik is going to stick where they are. No, Ursik's still slowed though. Okay, that's still happening. Ursik's going to start moving in 15 and is going to still farther away. So he's going to take a shot at Solidarity. One bow attack. That's a fucking natural 1. The curse continues. And Ursik's turn ends, and we have Johan and then Solidarity on deck. Orcus, give me your strength.
Okay.
Cowardice. Gladiators. Gladiators.
Oh yeah, for
I'm
nine.
clear about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Giving the sisters or whatever would probably
That one
motivate me to
not
play.
going for 9. That one's going for like. I know. I'm like,
I think that maybe the Tyranid I would play that one too. But that's not.
how?
I just don't know enough about the Tau to be like motivated to like play them. But it's like, yeah, just weird robot. I don't care.
I did this by this also. David Attenborough, reading like history or the World War
40K.
Yeah, 40K.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
He like describes all the like different.
God, that sounds great.
How much damage did Mallory take?
18 is the most. I mean, Muller's fine. Muller's feeling good. We don't do this in numbers.
Okay.
She's not bloodied, but she's not. Yeah, she feels fine.
I creature. You just want to make sure this is right. Target must make sure this on the field.
Good job, Ren.
I'm going to. I just want to make sure this is right. I'm going to use Dissonant Whisper at 2nd level. And I'm going to target the fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
It's,
a wisdom 16, DC 16.
Listen. That's a 14.
Dang. It's a 14.
14.
Okay. So on a failed save, takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me. It dodges dangerous terrain and hits in all sorts of shit. 5 and 6 is 11 psychic damage.
So reactions available, and you are right here. Going to move this way.
Yep.
So further again, so full movement. So 15 since it's slowed. We'll move. We'll put it right there, and that gives you an attack of opportunity if you want.
I will absolutely take mine.
And I think you have Warcatcher, so if you use a cantrip,
Oh yeah.
it's a regular attack.
I will break this at Whisper though, so that he's stuck next to you. I think for this.
No.
On a failed save, 3d6.
In a way, you interrupted by taking damage.
And not that it's stated.
Okay.
On a successful save, it takes half damage and doesn't move away. If it's already deafened, won't work.
Yeah, I think it's the same as fear. So yeah. Yeah, go ahead and make a.
Yeah, I'll do Word of Radiance as it's leaving me.
I think that's a
It's like
saving.
it's a saving throw. Yep. So yeah, con saving throw.
Con. So put that at 14.
And that's not enough. So I'll take 2d6. That's gonna be 8.
8 more damage. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
when I look at my allies, who seems to be the most hurt?
I have 20. No, I'm not bloody yet.
I know everybody's like, I mean, these guys suck at hitting. So
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word. Do I think GI or Mallory look more hurt?
I'm not too worried about you guys sharing like some amount of information about your like health and stuff, because like it's more about like you guys would be paying attention to each other during the fight, would see each other taking hits and
I'm
stuff.
down like
That's part
a third.
general.
You're at third. You're down a third.
So, yeah, like
Okay.
rough estimations like that are perfect.
And then Mallory, how about you? Are you like down a third of your health or half, or where are you at?
Math is hard, but not a third. I'm like a fifth.
You want a new photo?
If you can, yeah.
So this is going to be 2d4 plus 4. That's 4 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you-
11.
I'll let you do it.
Okay. So that's going to be 11 health.
To who?
To GI.
Cool.
And then you know what? I'm feeling real ballsy. I'm gonna move away. We're gonna see what happens.
Oh, no, he did that.
Don't be afraid to use their names.
Did it work out?
We'll get you. I think with that'd be a 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits. In 5e, does that interrupt movement? Okay.
3 points of damage from their like
3?
weak like dagger strike.
Oh no.
Yeah. You got away from Palpatine. Well done.
All right, and that's I'll end my turn.
Okay. After your home, solidarity. And some bad guys in
He's still holding.
the. Harry, you're here. So this guy's still grappling you, and he's like pushing you into this thing, so it can grapple you if it wants to on its turn. But yeah, for now you're grappled by this guy.
Don't forget, you've got protective bond, which means you can swap places with somebody who gets hurt.
Yeah.
Or you don't swap. You like
Or
come up
you-
adjacent to them.
Yeah, sorry. You come up with Jason. That's a good question.
Whack guy.
Yep.
With the natural.
No.
Try and whack him.
Oh my God.
No way!
Is that a 7 or a 1?
Seven's right next.
Well done. Well done.
Burn that dice.
I know.
I don't care if it's not yours.
Can you describe your failure for us?
No?
If you do it well, there's inspiration for it.
Ooh, all right. I love inspiration. I swing to the left of his head. When that misses, I try to the right.
You do not get an inspiration for those. We appreciate your participation, however.
Still have a bonus action and it'll activate the burn. It's inside the
Ooh,
thing,
it is
so it's gonna
inside the
burn
thing.
them both.
They'll get Cormac for full and the flesh monster for
Burn. Yeah.
Cormac is bloodied. My precious baby is heavily wounded.
I thought-
So you can see like portions of like some of the bodies just like disanimating and like sloughing off the monstrosity. We're going to shorten it by 1 whiskey stone as it's lost some integrity. Anything else from Solidarity?
Solidarity's good.
Okay.
Isn't McCormick's in the snaky?
He is.
Oh, he's still
So yeah,
hittable though.
He is not hittable, targetable right now, but yeah, Solidarity used the heat metal activated.
Oh
that.
yeah, fuck yeah, way to go.
Cormac and the creature that is currently housing Cormac. Palpatine, not. There's nothing Palpatine can do right now.
Nothing. Suck it.
That's true. That's true. Range attack, spell attack with enemies in melee is going to be a disadvantage, but doesn't really have a better option. So you're going to take it and try and blast you with a scorching ray. Disadvantage. Every time, like virtually every time I've had disadvantage, I've rolled like identical numbers. This is the 4th or 5th time this has happened. The 2nd time it's been 2 18s.
Wow.
So this is gonna be a 22. No, the spell attack 25 to hit.
Yeah. So
You roll like shit unless you roll with
It's-
disadvantage.
It's
And then you roll high.
bizarre, really weird. This is. This is gonna fire blast you. I rolled 2 2s. It's continuing. So 4 points of fire damage, and I'll need a Constitution saving throw. A Constitution check. A Constitution saving throw. And I'll do it. Target was 10. Yeah, the sorcerer is like hanging on by a thread, just like expending like the sum of its tiny reserve of necrotic energy, animating it to shoot at you with that firebolt, doing some minor damage, hoping to break that concentration, to failing. After the sorcerer, we have the flesh monster who survived. Flesh monster dives into the ground again.
Grapple?
Didn't. He wants it back. But it does want to kill you too, though. It would be underground when it couldn't be. Yeah, it's good. No, thank you. It is going to attack you multiple times.
Good.
So.
Great.
I didn't want it to get away. I just wanted to keep hitting it.
So it's going to attack you and then burrow into the earth. So it's going to make its 4 regular attacks against you.
Okay. Got this.
Actually, I'm going to do it in more intelligent order and try and grapple you first, and then all attacks will have advantage. if it successfully grapples you. So first mob attack is a natural 1. Orcus, I asked for your strength. Good curse. The mob attack fails, and it's going to go for its 4 regular attacks now. For flying attack. My lowest one's an 18 to hit.
18 does.
Okay, so how about a 21? All right, so 3 hits. 1, 2. 26 points of blood and damage for points. The 3 attacks slam into you as it just surging past you. It's like flailing out with like torsos like suspended out of the amalgamation, just like slam or headbutt you, each doing some amount of damage as the whole thing just like burrows into the earth. Because I'm going to say you don't get an attack of opportunity because it's burrowing into the ground as it's leaving the area of effect. So what do you guys think? Is that should we get an attack of opportunity?
It's pretty big.
It's
pretty burrowing.
gigantic.
Let's just do a luck check. Above a 10, and you get to make the attack. All right, take it.
Funny roll.
If you kill this thing,
Well, it's trying to get to the ground.
please, you can't do it. You don't have the
I don't
chance.
produce 11 hits.
It is so close. It's taking so much damage. It burrows into the earth, and you can feel like the shaking rumbling as it leaves like this like giant debris that falls in on itself, leaving a small shallow there of disrupted earth. And it is gone from the field. Cormac in second. Cool. That's gonna be its turn, and then we have the paladin. Still has you grappled. We're going to take its attack. If I start rolling these in public, maybe with like more eyes, they'll be better. Come on.
Oh God!
I've been waiting for this for the paladin for so long.
Oh my God!
He is going to use his necrotic smite. He's going to be so happy to do it. Thank you, Focus. Thank you for your faithfulness. No matter. So it's going to hit you. So we have, I don't know, we've talked about our custom rules for crits before.
I think so.
They are max damage, and then you roll for damage on top of that. So this is going to hurt. That's going to be 2d6 at max. This is the product which would be another 2d8. That's 12 plus 16. That's what, 38? 20? 12 plus 16.
Well, let's just do this. 20. Well, yeah, 28.
So 28 plus 4 damage, 32 damage plus the actual roll. So mark that.
44.
So we've already done 32 damage. That's not great. So I'll bring another 4, bring it to 36. And then the d8s for the necrotic smite. So 36 to 8. So that's another 16.
Damn.
And that's what, 52 damage.
So it already goes down.
So you've like been like pushing you back, and like you like get pummeled and like spun around, and like for a moment you feel like these like multiple hands reaching out to grapple you and pull you down after this creature. You are like off your feet. You're like barely struggling to stay on, and this undead paladin comes in with his like great maul, slamming it down into your back as you like turned around, and you can just like feel this like burst of just like not just the impact, but this like burst of necrotic energy like flow and just like flow through your chest. And you go.
Did a big sum.
Feels so good. The rush.
Yeah.
That's gonna be his turn. GI, you're up.
Nothing's underground. I know where it's underground. I'm going to
Yeah.
pass. Test me burning hands. This guy here.
Yeah.
Not a sorcerer. I can do it at level 1. Can't
You've
rough
seen
cast
this sorcerer is like there's virtually nothing but like the thread of arc of necrotic energy keeping the thing animated. It's so close to death.
it. Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 15.
15 is not going to cut it, and he will take 14 points of fire damage.
Practically pretty dangerous.
It's like this like big hole missing in his chest. It's like kind of flings this across the like ribbon of flame rips through this thing, splits it in two with like the two halves of it burning from the center. This the sorcerer falls dead.
And you would have seen this last time, but as the creature's dying, some of their essence comes up and floats into the room. And I get some temporary HPs. I gave myself that last time. I'm going to spend the rest of my turns, move 5, 10, 15. And I am going to ready telekinesis. So if anything, if that dude shows up in that portal, I want to push him off.
Okay.
So you see the little fetus sitting inside. He's doing this like a duking thing. Getting ready to unleash.
Right. Beautiful. Cormac spends his turn inside the belly of the beast. Sarah.
Okay. So Sarah is thinking about her friend. And it's
Very
gonna
good golden thing.
use he's gonna stab wait. And where's our baddie? Got this guy and then those two. Okay. And then yeah, underground somewhere.
Yeah, so we have fighter, ranger, and paladin left.
Okay.
One fighter dead, and dead. Cormac is in the base.
Okay. Let me go. Oh, I got here. Am I within 30 of everybody? Okay. So I'm like maybe about there. 30. 30. So I probably can't get that guy. I'm hoping. Okay, well, first as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on my new companion, Solidarity. And give you a tiny to the third level.
Legendary action counterspell. I've just decided they have
I've heard it. With that crit, I've heard that.
They leveled up.
Aww. Plus my spell modifier.
Your casting modifier, your ability.
Oh, plus 5. So 9.
Solidarity back to conscious. Still prone.
And then I'm also gonna try to turn undead. And I'm wondering if the creature is within 30 feet and can hear me. And I'm gonna try to command it loudly.
Ah, the creature beneath the earth.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Because any creature, it says, I think it's see or hear.
well,
Like obviously sound can travel beneath, like through
I
earth and stuff.
understand that's like maybe a stretch. So.
It's a stretch, but like I love the idea, and it's you don't know how deep they
I
are.
don't. No
So
idea
why
either.
don't you roll? Yeah, just give me your spellcasting ability roll again, just to see how well you can harness this divine power in this moment.
Rolled a 9.
you get a plus D4.
But I get a plus D4. 11. And my modifier, my spellcasting modifier is another 5, so 16.
Doesn't seem like enough to penetrate the feet, and well, you don't know.
Yeah.
But you try
Which
and
is, the most impassioned undead that I've ever uttered.
but it does reach these two, right?
Yeah, I should
Okay.
get those two.
And what's the effect of this?
It's destroy undead. Turn slash destroy. Which
I mean,
yeah.
did have one. It was.
So
CR.
starting with a undead tail saving throw against your turn undead. So you need to make saving throw. The creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is out of below threshold. So I'm 1 or lower would be the threshold.
Yeah, they're above that. So do fighter. And so what's it? Charisma.
It only shows me the strength and stuff, which is really it is a wisdom thing.
Then 11 and 15.
Yep, they both fail.
Okay.
Can't take reaction.
I mean. Nice. Anything else from Sara?
It was like here, I think. Is that right?
Yeah,
About there.
you got like 10 more movement.
Okay, then I'll head that way.
Yeah.
I'll actually stay outside of this line that I see on the floor, just out of precaution.
Okay, so present we have our fighter, who's, if I remember correctly, has to spend his turn moving away.
Yep.
If he can, and I mean he's gonna go all the way. Well, he was right. Was he right here?
And he was slowed, so.
He was right here. Oh yeah, he's slowed. He's actually gonna move towards an actual exit. So 15 for his movement, and then dash for another 15.
So he can dash. Slow doesn't.
He can still take an action. If he can take an action, he can dash.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna try and start climbing the rubble and get out of here if he can, away from you. And do they get to keep trying to break that?
It is effective for 1 minute, and I don't think. Yeah.
That's awful. Mallory, you're up.
Oh, for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. So if it takes damage, then it breaks it.
Yeah, unless he falls.
Yeah.
Climbing out of
Yeah.
here. Awesome. Mallory, you're up.
Okay. I saw my friend get beasted on, and there's no one else for my wrath. So I'm gonna store both my swords real quick and bust out my bow if I can. And I'm gonna walk 10 feet towards that paladin and unleash an arrow.
Wait, that's the one that's turned. If you hit it, no.
It is turned undead. You saw it.
Yeah, you saw this like pulse of radiant energy be emitted from Sara, and two of these undead, the fighter and the paladin, turned and just began to flee from her holy presence. I don't know. You do not have a close relationship with Sara, and may not understand that if you shoot them, that effect will be broken.
But Johan has the same ability.
That's true.
Yeah,
Johan
he's
has that ability, so I would say you would know what's up. That makes sense.
I'm trying to weigh how much my anger plays a role into this. Okay. Which one of the portals isn't lit yet?
The one, I don't know what angle. I guess
It-
on
it-
the left side of your picture.
Is it the one that like Johan and GI are staring at?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will bust out my longbow and shoot that ranger who hasn't done shit this whole time.
That's-
I'm gonna hit him twice for a 20 and a 28.
That's it.
Oh wait, is Helmut next to him?
Yeah. No.
He's like
10 feet away.
See, this isn't as satisfying then. Ugh. I'm so unsatisfied right now. 6 plus
Sneak attack.
12 plus 17. 17 points of damage towards his face.
Sorry, what was that?
17 points of damage
Nice.
against that archer friend of ours. And then I will use my bonus action to regain hit points with second wind.
Well done.
And that'll be my turn.
I moved you back from where you started. Do you want to move? Do you want to move from there or stay where you're at?
Shitty rolls. I will move just right up behind Johan and say, "What you doing?" And then my turn.
Right. Then you turn the ranger Ulrich to go. Roll from the board again. That ends Ranger's turn. And Johan, and then Solidarity.
Question. How can you describe what would happen if this gigantic worm is polymorphed with Cormac inside of him?
I would imagine. Read me the poem.
The only thing that I could think of is that,
That's another thing.
I mean, if you didn't have damage, it would just instantly break out of it. And I think shrinking down on something inside it would probably do some damage.
Which is not terrible, actually. The spell transforms. Here, Mark. There's
Yeah, there's
a lot.
Yeah, that's a long one. Let's see.
And now I can see it. got it, etc.
Deer. I would roll that like that if that targets that creature. You're level 10. You would think that the magic would specifically pertain to the creature that you targeted.
Mhm.
And then if it contained another living creature, that would not count as like an object or like something it was digesting or something. So that very likely would be like excluded from it as it like changed into something else.
Ooh.
If it were like dead or like knocked to zero and like unconscious, like then like we'll probably wait till dead until it like counted as like something that would just be transformed with the thing. But as it is like it's another creature, I would rule in this case if
So if I'm hearing you right, if the polymorph shrinks the target creature while there's a human-sized creature in there, we're likely having trouble. But if the polymorph target is still like gigantic,
yeah, wouldn't necessarily extrude the content
Okay.
of its belly.
cool.
Seems reasonable to me.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm going to use my bonus action from my Wondrous Boots to increase my movement speed. I'm going to move 10, 20. I'm going to move into the circle here. And I'm going to prepare Polymorph for when I see the creature emerge. And that will end my turn.
Okay, so that uses your reaction, and you have spent the spell. You can use your reaction to like maintain it, and then like use it.
Okay.
The way like prepared actions work.
Okay.
Awesome. That is a sick move. Solidarity. You're up with me.
And the guy that killed you was turned, so
Fleeing right now.
currently fleeing. If
You would see it. Yeah, you would see the effects right now, even though it's not.
Then I'll leave. When you can't take reactions anyway.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can take your action.
No opportunity attack. Should be 30.
His movement speed is.
I'm sure it's not much.
But it's burning.
Oh, heat metal.
Yeah, heat metal.
Okay.
That was the first time I'd taken different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dragon.
Man, it's such a big
Just kill
dunk.
it.
Please.
Did he have any first level spells?
He did. He had like four spells on. He had all of his first levels.
He's got cure wounds.
More than 9 must be advantage.
First level cure.
I
20. Well, so good at the building.
I think the like Like it's always better to do damage.
It's like killing everything faster is always better than healing unless you're dead.
Unless you're
dying.
Playing problem novel is just like made the game boring. You're like, all the stuff I do, like, mostly just healing.
The clerics have so many cool attacks. Like
It's true.
You just gotta like only heal as a last resort as a cleric. Like that's the rule.
It's because you're the.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Then solidarity. Go back to the sorcerer, and then we go on to our flesh monster. That is the end of the flesh monster's turn, and we go on to the paladin. Please. Hides in the corner. That's his turn. Another.
I believe he can take the dodge action if he's not.
Ooh, he will take
yeah.
the dodge action and be like
If he cannot
cowers
move
in the
further.
corner. Excellent. GI, you're up.
Range, so I'm pretty sure I can probably do it. I am going to fire Eldritch. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 15 to hit. Oh wait, yeah, 15 to hit.
That just hits.
So actually add more to that. And 16 to hit. 13 to 7 points of force damage.
Nice.
Then he's pushed back.
Then wham! There's a little bit of spin, a little bit of like hit and spin the wall. We'll say he goes back 5. He is bloody.
Here and there. I will do a ultimate push if I see Tormig.
Oh, you're preparing a bonus
Yeah.
action?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So you're waiting till you see Cormac in the circle to push him out.
Yes.
And your trigger is seeing the monster itself.
That's correct.
Okay.
If I see Cormac.
Got it. That's
Good.
Cormac, who's still underground, and sorry, yeah.
Alright, Sarah is going to use first her spiritual weapon is gonna go one step that way and smack our ranger friend for looks like 24 to hit. And then 7 plus 5. So 12 damage.
Nice.
Spiritual weapon does that, and then it goes away. Wait, I'm gonna go like 50. Yeah. I don't know, that's kind of worthless
seeks
actually.
a true challenge.
Yeah. And then Sarah is gonna move her full like 30 feet. 30. And if a baddie comes within range, I'm gonna use word radius.
That's using your reaction to prepare your action, and you use your bonus for the spiritual weapon.
Except for actually instead of word radius, because I expected to come up in the circle, I'm actually gonna shoot with my crossbow.
Okay.
And my little brilliant, whatever.
Oh yeah, your back damage.
Yeah.
Divine thing. Right on. And then we have the fighter who's going to make a climbing attack. Get out of here. He rolls. We'll say he rolls a 7 with his stat. With a 7 or a 5 or lower, and he's going to fall and potentially take damage that will break his spear right here.
Ooh.
He falls to the ground,
Damn.
and he is going to take 1 point for damage.
It was enough to break his spirit.
Snapping him out of the terror.
Second, I'm not afraid.
I'm the scary guy here.
Yeah.
One
And
hit
his
point
turn.
was his remaining.
Yeah.
Go ahead and end his turn. Still slowed and prone now, right here in the rubble. So it'll take him he has 15 movement now. It's gonna take him rounded up 10 just to get standing, and his next turn is gonna be moving here, and that's it. So he's still thoroughly disabled and not afraid this time. That's gonna bring us to the top of the next round.
I couldn't necessarily hear Ryan. Did Ryan heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up to 20 HP right now.
Yeah. And he's safe over here with us now. Safe-ish.
Way down the back.
And we have an almost dead ranger and still no sign of our good friend, the dumb face.
McCormick or monster?
Well, shit. I guess a ranger I shall shoot. Because nothing else really makes sense. I'm just waiting for action. So I'm going to pick off a ranger while I can. Both of those hit.
Yeah, I have 15 as AC.
Yeah, 20, over 20s for both. Oh man, I was about to be really mad. 8 plus 10, 18 points of damage.
Nice.
And I shall use my bonus action.
On death's door of the rain, undeath's door. The right word is.
I'm going to use my bonus action to make my Echo Knight show up. Again, he died a while ago. And he's going to be 3 spaces ahead of Johan, and then I'm going to move him into the, right at the edge of the circle of trust.
Right at the edge of the last unactive portal.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
And that'll be my turn.
Right on.
And the ranger didn't quite re-dead.
Ranger yet lives, if only by a thread.
I keep putting him on death's door.
Not turn, so it gets to act normally, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Still slowed, however. 5, 10, 15. That's enough to get a shot on you or helmet, I would say. You can see. Can't target you. Put the spell onto it. Only when he really wants to hit it. Gonna go for.
Ready.
I'm gonna take a shot and just. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at Sarah. You have you already the attempt at the spell. That wouldn't even. So you got a spell prepared. You got a spell prepared, or an attack prepared. This is bonus action for what ability? Telekinesis. So that's when a spell it can break, and you're just goofing around right here, right? Yeah, gonna go for Sarah.
Okay.
You finger ran.
18 to hit.
On this it says my armor class is 19.
What? No.
On this it says 14. So
19.
I think. I guess this is
Usually click on it. Tell you where the down. You click on AC. Oh yeah, it does. So it says it says you have half blade. Do you have does Peace Cleric get heavy armor?
What do I?
Yeah, this would be
Because on here it was only 14.
Wait,
so-
breastplate's medium, isn't it? Isn't that the best medium?
Half plates,
Plate.
I think medium.
Oh, is it medium?
It might be. Let me check.
That would be
No, breastplate.
Oh,
yeah.
Breastplate's medium.
Oh, it's over here. Yeah, light
Oh, yeah,
armor,
light
medium
medium,
armor.
So and shield.
Half plate is medium armor.
Oh yeah.
It's just the good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yep.
Shield.
I made that character for you.
All right. 19 it is.
Damn. Okay.
You played yourself, Mark.
The ranger continues to be ineffective. Yes, that was Mallory, and that was the ranger, and go on. That was right. That's right. I didn't lose track. Yeah. So then Johan and Solidarity.
I'm really content with my positioning.
Yeah.
And I am content with my prepared action.
Yeah. We'll say take your action to continue holding that spell, but won't longer think that. But I would say you have a bonus action and movement if you wanted to do anything.
I am going. Can I use Healing Word on myself?
Yeah.
And can you do that and still hold your spell?
It's a bonus action, so okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
bonus action. It's not concentration, so it won't break. Because like effectively, you're concentrating on the spell right now to hold your other thing, your polymorph, for ready to action. So, but yeah, you can bonus action.
okay. That's what I'm gonna do. D8 in my dream. 4 and 5 and 6 plus 4 is 10. So I'm gonna heal for 10 points of damage. And yeah, holding polymorph for when I see the wormy boy.
So much rise on that roll. All right. After Johan, Solidarity.
We can act this. What? And everybody else is right.
The thing to do. What you got, Ryan? You got some Cosmic Brew. Yeah, looks cool. If you're on D&D Beyond, you can click on it.
Yeah. Stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. See that covered in acid.
You can move and make that work. Plus, I mean, like, it's not like Hex or the Echo creature.
Echoes.
Calling Jared.
Okay. Do it. Go there. That looks
Right,
like I will
yeah.
be. He pops up.
So you're waiting for Flesh Monster non-corner for your trigger.
Yeah, definitely flesh.
Got it.
I think Cormac's. Yeah, the ground.
All right, that is your turn. Have the arrival of Flesh Monster on the scene once again, as the stone, it's like earth beneath you, begins to tremble as like bursts forth here, and is going to take while your prepared actions trigger as soon as it bursts forth. So we'll go with the. I think we have a crossbow for the beast and caustic and polymorph. So we'll do the damage stuff first, and we'll make it polymorph save.
Cool.
So do you guys need attack rolls, or is it saving throw for your abilities? Really
It's
dex
just
saving
a
throw.
dex saving throw.
That's 19.
Disadvantage.
Like less than 9, which I rolled. So it's dex again, not good. So it gets hit by the caustic, and your thing was a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
It definitely hits. The big old mass of flesh.
Start of each of its turns
Doesn't need to live long.
until it uses an action to scrape or wash the acid off it. 4, 3,
Nice.
7 acid damage.
That's it. Okay. Still cooking.
And then 10 damage.
And
10
damage.
damage from the crossbow bolt.
That'll be the one that kills it.
That puts it 4 HP away from death.
Whoa.
So
So the
close.
polymorph is going to go off next. And this thing is like hemorrhaging bodies and and it's going to make it a wisdom saving throw.
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Monstrous centipede's wisdom. Oh, it's 7. It's a -2. Okay. What's the DC here?
16.
So it needs to roll an 18 on this die to not the polymorph.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so
What is it polymorph into?
A killer whale.
So you guys see is this like this the like beginning like you see like first some arms like break through the ground and just propel forth like the rest of this like unholy abomination out of the ground. As it like is lifting up, it tries immediately to grapple you. Like that was its intent here was to grab you. You can see it trying to like grab you and push you out. And the second it like reaches for you, it's like about to like swallow you up. And like the spell goes off right at that point as after like a splash of acid hits it right above your head, a little sprinkle, and like the the crossbow bolt like bursts into it. The thing just like it's about to grab onto you with these like just chunks of flesh which turn into flippers, like fins rather, which is like almost like clap around you, not doing anything at that point as this creature is so utterly confused. Its momentum, however, is going to pull it up out of the ground as so much of it already was, and now it's just a killer whale. So we'll just use 3 blocks, and it smashes down on the ground here, and is there. So it has HP and stats of a killer whale now, and you presume no sign of Cormac this time. Still resides in the belly of the beast. Yep, those are the things that happens, unfortunately, for my plans. God damn it! This was the moment. So on the verge of death, this creature is transformed into an orca, slams into the ground. It still gets to take its turn. Let me bring up the stats for a killer whale.
I gotta look up that.
Oh, movement 0? Can hold its breath for 30 minutes. So we've got a few rounds. Okay. It's gonna fight somebody, everybody. It's just like flailing around here on the ground. I'm gonna force it also, and this changes its intelligence too, as well. Like it takes on the stats of the creature. It's not like wild shape, so it actually got.
Killer whale who's been summoned underground needs clarity.
Hey, it got stupider.
Poor Shamu.
First, we're going to decide if it takes the attack against Helmet or the Echo. So odds on the Echo. It attacks Helmet with a bite. Gets a 11 to hit. Nope. 13 to hit. I don't think it's gonna make it. It bites uselessly against the metal slabs of Helmet's body. The killer whale flailing ground. And the paladin's turn. Hides in the corner. Yeah, you're up.
Let me know.
That was its turn.
Because it takes acid damage.
Oh. Oh, yeah. New kind was. It has a decent chunk of HP.
Didn't it already take the acid damage?
It takes it out.
Oh,
Sort of turn as
yeah, yeah,
well.
yeah. Cool.
Was it
Killer whale, according to this, have 90 hit points.
Oh God.
So roll the damage. Let me start a second HP roll for this guy. Ooh, he's getting close. All right. Killer whale looking healthy. We've got a coward over there, and we've got GI.
But being under wherever we are.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was so fun.
17 is the ranger.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You see a single eldritch blast flying out of the claw hand, and it just rips off the skull of the skeleton. It pops back against the ground. It's once again lifeless body.
Absolutely.
Falls to the floor.
Utterly destroyed the body. There's like a few moments where like it's like there are parts of it are trying to like squirming as the animation like just depletes and leaves its body.
And
And
again,
it remains
you see
still.
that little like mist at the back of the brain. For the second eldritch. Okay, that fired at the killer whale. Got a lot of HP we're gonna get through to get back to Corley.
I mean, it's just dispel it.
That's true. Well, I guess I
Dispel it on its turn. Beginning of its next turn, just go ahead and dispel the polymorph. I'm good.
No, I'm good.
10 points.
Please tell me you take an acid damage. Thanks.
I wouldn't think acid. I mean, it did go from being gently held in the embrace of the undead to in the belly of an orca. I'll consider that.
Cormac. I cannot catch
It's on a mission from God. Just let him do his mission.
Assuming he moved in
Anything else?
Oregon.
We should hold our attacks and kill it when we're all ready. I will prepare to use my telekinesis to pull Cormac out if he appears inside that hole.
Okay, like out of the circle?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. Is Cormac's turn. Gonna be parked out. He is ejected from the mouth of the orca, which isn't great. He's not in the circle. Do you want your thing to?
Definitely
He's gonna take his turn to move into it though immediately. So he's gonna move in like on this side of the orca into the circle.
Did he move 5 feet away from my? Did he move past my creature? My echo.
I'm changing my mind. He's gonna move this way. I think there is room for him to get around Helmet and into the center of the circle. And from here, he can do something he wants to. You have your thing that will activate. That's he moved 5, 10, 15 feet to get here. So your thing activates.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Is it a save?
It is. I know it is. And I'm gonna share that.
It fails. 5 feet, 10 feet.
5 feet.
So he just pulls him straight back out.
Yep.
That was 15 movement.
Right.
He goes straight back in. Go with the rest, pretty much the rest of his movement.
He's-
Fuck, he's slowed.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, and pulled out. God damn it!
Inches for delivery.
Okay. Cormac's turn's over.
Okay.
I mean, he can take an attack against Helmet. That's that's what we can do.
And I think does
I think I would get an attack of opportunity.
does the Echo get an attack of opportunity?
You don't get it. You when he moved past. Yeah, you would have gotten attack of opportunity
What
as well.
about the Echo? Does the Echo get one?
Yeah, Joel, does your Echo get attack of opportunity?
My Echo would, but I think technically right now I'm holding my bow, and therefore I can't shoot him if he's like right next to me, can I? Or is it with disadvantage? Oh, well then I'll shoot him with disadvantage.
Actually, I am going to play a reaction to restore balance, and I'm going to negate that disadvantage.
Okay. So regular attack from the
Echo.
Echo.
Yeah.
30, no,
That'll hit.
23. Oh wait, he's within 5 feet of. I don't know if I get sneak attack on.
You have people adjacent to him. I don't see why you wouldn't get it, even with a range attack. If you don't
Sweet.
have this attack. Yeah, I would take it. Take the sneak attack. Yeah, if you had disadvantage, you wouldn't get it. But since that was negated, you can just sneak attack.
I think I've used the ability.
Ooh, that's lovely. Wait, I'm having trouble with math. 10, 18, 23?
23 hits.
No, 23 damage.
23 is damage.
Yeah.
Nice. Cormac is looking heavily wounded. Anything else? Oh, that was a reaction from your Echo. God. So he moved there, got pushed back, and I think that's everything that's happening on his turn. He took the attack on Helmet. And missed.
Yeah. Already get or attacking.
He gets 2 attacks. I think 2 attacks or only 1.
You only did one
reaction.
He should get 2 on his turn. Oh yeah. Even if he's slowed, he still gets his full attack action. Or do you only get 1?
You only get
1 attack.
Wait, let me verify.
That's right. That's one of the things I was yelling about earlier. John, sorry, you're up.
Sarah is the 2 things he's going to recast her spiritual weapon right there, and her 4th level again, and bop our friend. Or sorry, it was supposed to be right next to our Cormac.
Yeah, I put it right here.
Yeah, smack Cormac with it. 7. Oh, what's that? So 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Swing and a miss there, but I've got a backup plan.
Are you
I'm
blessed?
going to cast.
Yeah, plus.
Spiritual weapons.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Unlook's Resilient Fear
Ooh.
on Cormac.
Oh.
Means then all of a sudden Cormac is inside a impenetrable.
Can you make it into like a deck save to try and get out of it? Or like
Let's
to
make a
avoid
dex
it?
saving throw,
Okay.
Yes.
So,
It's impenetrable.
Yes. Like you can't do anything from inside of you.
What's his DC?
DC is 17.
He needs a 50. Cormac, I believe.
Oh!
Cormac, does he have to move out of the square he was in to avoid it?
No.
Just want him in that circle so bad.
No, it just
Right.
doesn't work. Okay. Damn.
This like sphere is
Like,
like
this sounds like
swallowing
trash.
up just in time as he like just jumps out of it and dives out of this thing before it swallows him up.
The sphere
As it like
wasn't
encloses, finding nothing inside, it just like dissipates in radiant energy.
It was gonna run and pick him up.
That would have been so cool. And yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else, Sarah?
No, that's all I can do right now.
Aldous has 15 movement. He spends 10 to get up, and then he moves here, and
Okay.
that's his turn. You did great. Mallory, you're up.
Let me get you a picture, Joel.
Thank you.
Hello, is it crazy? I can't believe it stayed this entire game.
I am stunned.
They've tried to break your concentration multiple times. Yeah, you've saved like maybe 4 or 5 con saves.
Even with blessing and bond, that saved it.
Yeah. And the paladin has an aura that like negatively impacts saving throws from people around him, but he's never been close enough for it to apply.
He's just been holding on to me.
I'm going to move my. Oh man. Can my echo move like through? I want to be on the other side, like inside the circle, in front of Cormac.
Look at that diagonal.
Yeah.
The echo. Yeah. So you're
And
right now behind the boar, right, between, like, in the spot Cormac was trying to get to in that circle. Look at
yeah.
your echo.
And then I'm gonna wait. I have to move up one before I do that. That's fine though. And then I'm gonna switch places with it. So lower is there. And then I'm gonna try to grapple my big friend.
Cormac?
Yeah.
Okay.
May the blessing of the D4 be in my favor. Oh shit. It wasn't in my favor. I rolled a 1. But I mean, if we're adding things, I think it's an automatic fail, right? But I 5. This is a contested thing though, right?
18 opposed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna win that.
Okay.
And I'll say, not for the gods, my friend. And stand there ready to fight him.
Right on. If that ends Mallory's turn, we go to Johan and then Solidarity. So, yeah, we'll continue on here. Yeah, I don't think they still have a slim chance of being able to do some things, so we'll keep this an initiative.
Any room left on the circle?
Yeah.
Within the circle, these like half squares do count well. So like this spot you could squeeze in here. This is taken up by the orca. So you could squeeze in over here as well. So there's 2 spots still available inside that circle.
Johan's taking up a spot right now.
Yeah, Johan.
And so
right
is
here.
Mallory.
Uh-huh.
With our
Yeah.
unfaithful attempt.
Yeah. Lori and find some of the. unnecessary large feeding
I
prey.
know.
Like Remy likes to dribble.
He does dribble a lot, so that was the idea.
Gotta go check this other bowl just in case there's food in it I didn't know about.
I am going to use Dissonant Whispers at first level.
Okay.
On Cormac.
Saving prisoner.
Wisdom 16.
Rolled an 18.
Wait. Grapple counts as an attack, doesn't it?
Yeah, you take the attack but swap out one of your attacks for the grapple.
So could I technically try to grapple him twice?
Yeah, you can make multiple grapple attempts.
Things I don't know. Sorry, everybody.
In years of playing D&D in this campaign.
Last time I had a fighter was forever ago. But I'm gonna do it again. Because I wanna. And this time I rolled a 14.
I'm gonna use my movement speed to get in between Cormac and the circle.
Gotcha. Boxing him out.
Yep.
Yeah, he has no access from here now. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Solidarity.
I think last time we discussed keeping alive, but that was a while ago. I don't know if we're still holding to that or not.
It was also an undead one.
Before he was voluntarily swallowed by an undead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're pretty clear that it's the armor and the shield that are making him do this, and he's probably an innocent guy. There's a journal that had some crazy ass writing in it, like, so it could go either way.
Feel that the gods.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's 7 damage. That's attack.
Second attack.
Good because it was a 2.
Solidarity's there. Or Cormac's there in this this armor, like raised
It was
his
just
shield
looking at
once
the same
more with the
I'm like right there.
lower star
We gotta go
shining
another
its light
floor.
above. Reaches out to block your attack, push the sword aside,
Yeah.
and bring down Kane.
Like to catch his life spot. Say all you have to do is remove the arm. Die slowly in my arms.
Cormac is struck down. Falls down. And it sounded like Solidarity grapples Cormac's dying body.
Yeah. Gorman.
That's your record turn.
Does anything happen with all the other daddies around here? Are they all still here?
They're still here. But I'll say at this point, with Cormac down, they no longer have any ability to complete their efforts, no longer having the essential person required to activate the teleportation circles. With that, they put up what little fight they can, but you guys are able to pick off this one that slowly charges towards you. This one still huddling in the corner is destroyed from range. Cormac dies in Solidarity's arms, unless there's something you want to do there. And they have an Orca, which at any point you can dispel the magic and just murder with 5, 6 prepared attacks, and it has 4 HP left.
You want to bring him back.
So why don't you
Yeah,
guys
feels
describe
nice.
for me how you guys settle this at this point, because the battlefield is yours. It is one.
This has brought great order. I believe we have succeeded in our mission.
But at a terrible cost. I mean, Cormac was probably just an innocent caught up in the mess.
He could have brought much order if we had let him live.
Could revive it.
As long as he's not wearing that armor,
I think
as
they're
long as he's restrained.
like immediately run over and start ripping off the armor. Get the armor off of him, get the shield away, throw it like far away from him.
And he's dying right now. Are you guys trying to do this before you revive him, or are you trying to bring him to like stabilize him and then hold this off him?
Yes,
What's the plan?
very good idea.
Because there's one scenario where he may die despite
Right.
your efforts, and there's one where you, with your abilities and like even a bonus word healing or whatever, you could.
Because spare the dying doesn't like
Steward
wake them up at all, right?
No, it just
stay
stabilizes
with
them
it.
at
I'll
your end.
spare the dying.
So you save Cormac and disrobe him of his enchanted or his armor salvaged from that site of that burial site.
Yeah.
Assuming the people that joined in here.
I told you that Sarah would give us a 0.105% chance. So listen, a long time ago. I already had to kill him once. Don't make me here to kill.
That's not how this will go.
In that moment, like in this time, like you destroy the remaining undead, you dispose of, like you turn the orca to its fleshly form and just rip apart its body with radiant flame and other attacks. It is destroyed. Cormac is stabilized. After being disrobed, you bring him to consciousness. He like sputters forth. See.
This is even without the other ring. Did you feel this way before you the armor?
Knew something had to be done. This wasn't until I killed him that I had the curse to do something about it. We will not stop him and seek you.
First level magic. I'm going to cast detect magic on the armor.
There is some magic, some transmutation, some abjuration magic.
I was going to see if I could see this curse, but
Yeah,
What
not an identify spell.
yeah.
What were we doing with what was Solidarity doing with the shield?
Oh, yeah,
We got
Solidarity was trying
interrupted.
to, yeah,
Yeah.
has the identify spell, if I remember correctly, but it's a ritual. So
Yeah.
each time, like the one time that I tried, like it was interrupted before like the 10
Yeah.
minutes could go.
Okay.
1 minute?
Yeah, it's 10. Oh, is it maybe
Maybe
special?
artificers.
Yeah. Yeah, at least in the previous attempt, it had been interrupted, so the identify didn't complete. Cormac. Faithful. Do the work.
Star is feels very convenient. Like was a little like
That seemed unnecessary.
And you put your palm down on Cormac's chest, the radiant energy just burns through him, and he expires in moments.
to go.
Yeah, that's what we
Your
get for
weapon.
trusting the fucking Imperium. Every time. Every time. I told you.
Should lay a raid on the capital.
He could have been taken to a temple of Lathander. We don't know.
That seems sick.
Out here outside of the Imperium. Strange.
Oh no!
I mean, no. Somebody was concentrating that. I think that was
Joel.
Valorian.
That's not a concentration spell. It lasts for 8 hours.
Do you pass any other concentration spells? Did you take some damage?
That's not concentration.
It's not
It
concentration.
kind of is.
Nope.
You can fucking miss.
Some of us can. Most of us can.
Yeah.
That was the best prayer bead ever.
Sorry, I just pissed you all off.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That
was great.
That was great. We'll talk more about like I think this ties into the big Gulf Gang's current stuff that they're active about, and your character having a connection to not just like bard knowledge stuff, but also like cleric divine that connection stuff. You're going to I think have some like if you want to continue with this character, there's a very clear path from like taking this character's background in this moment to the big Gulf Gang.
Cool.
Because this like these portals and like all this was going to activate like from what you've learned was like Cormac was going to try and activate these and then teleport himself into the bone wastes and begin subjugating the like undead, these powerful undead there and bring them to
So
bear.
with some time in like the library that's in this area, I might be able to learn how to do that myself. Is that what you're suggesting?
There's two things you would certainly be able to with your intelligence and arcane ability be able to identify and memorize these arcane circles, which you would then potentially be able to use to like if you guys wanted to at some point teleport to that place. That's like within the realm of possibility. But you've also had I think in this moment there's the other players in this I think Evan's going on to see it was there when you guys released the Necronomicon into the world. After they did that, they actually like came like face to face with like an angelic messenger of
Lathander, right?
on that occasion was it Lathander?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it was. So there's even the possibility for like a scenario like that where your character, as high level as they are as well, like has like holy shit, like coming face to face with like the real like powers involved here. So we can talk more in detail about that, but yeah, there's like a very clear like connection of like this shit going on and like the big Help Gang's efforts and stuff. So we can tie in. That's like man, I'll have to think about how we bring Johan in and Quilla and Nazira back
I know.
from their
It's a little.
yeah.
We throw a reunion party and we have lots of drinks and fun. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
Well, Nazira already knows that we're fucking up because she saw the big like lightning bolt in the sky that we or
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I did NPC a line of Nazira's where after you guys, it wasn't the lightning bolt, it was the like expanding spear of
oh yeah.
energy. They also shot while you were gone, they also shot a bullet of Bellstone into the core of the earth, which did a magic thing, which was a global event, which Quilla and Nazira would have like,
Would have been aware of.
yeah, at least seen would have like seen it's like this unfolding like magical energy expand into the sky and beyond. Like just like what just happened?
Johan is sent to go retrieve Nazira.
Yeah.
To find the big Help Gang.
Yeah, if there's anything also like you want to change about your character, we can talk about reworks or whatever as well. Kind of like a soft launch for Johan, I feel like.
Yeah.
If that works for you.
Some of the most chamber character one way or another. You know, it's like
After a few years of playing.
Alright, but I gotta run. This was very fun.
Are you going, Joel? So you said.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye bye.
Oh.